여러 배 I don't care 마이크 잡은 금수저 여러 배 버럭해 잠못 익은 것들 새끼 여러 개 거두벌 씹어 죽겠다 에이 저녁에
I'm a goddess with a break 소리 trouble 나 이래
섭외 else me
Loud 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 I could take you to the top 절대 멈추지 못해 내가 끝내주는
마이크 번지 black 전진 망할 것 같았겠지만 I'm fine sorry 미안해 billboard 미안해 worldwide 아들이 너무 잘 나가서 미안해 엄마
When I started talk that oh you know how to react I'm a picture perfect face with the wild in my veins you can hear it in my growl 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 Just see my rag just see my rag 무엇을 보는 좋아할 거야 나와 내게 원하는 확신해 We got it all in my hands now So find you like the world keep out Ain't nobody like it to feel my hands carry you too many that I can't even count you We go hard till we get it we go crazy you know my body we pop stars only winning down down hey You ready for this? Let's go. See, 언제든지 내 모습 매직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아 절대 기죽지 않지. 펴펴 네가 뭘 알아? 근데 수없어 원해도 원하는 게 얼굴에 보여. I'm trouble and you running it. I'm so cold. When I move that way, you gon' be so blown. I'm the realest in the game. Said I'm on fire with the blade. You're about to hear my name ringing in your head like whoa.
Baby, what you rap? It go back on rap. Once upon a time, we learned how to rap. Go get some mirror, same damn clothes. You know how I feel. How many dollars do we have?
What's up, chat? What's good? How are you guys all doing? How are you guys? How are you guys? Are you guys excited? Are you guys ready? Are you guys hyped for today? Did you guys like that remix at the beginning? That is one of my favorite remixes. Like, easily one of my favorite remixes. It's so good. It's so good. It's someone else put it in the chat. It's KDA, which is like a League of Legends K-pop group, which is kind of interesting. And then Mic Drop Mashup. I think it's absolute fire. I think it's fantastic. Also, my headphones sound weird. I don't know. Does my voice sound weird, by the way, chat? I'm getting like a weird reading in my mixer, so I don't know. I don't know. Hello. That got me pumped up. Yeah, it's so good, right? Like, it's such a good. Donate to the PayPal for the good cause. For a good cause, yeah. Welcome, Helen. Welcome, everyone. Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Operation Hot Tub Smut Machine. Yes. All right, good to see you, Ziah. How are you? I am doing fantastic today. I've had a pretty busy day, honestly. So one of the things that I've been doing is I have been trying to interact with other content creators as much as possible, and especially like a lot of streamers and stuff like on Twitch. And so I've met like a lot of good friends, honestly, when it comes to like that side of like content creation and everything. And it's been a ton of fun. Like, I've met some really cool people, and I've met some really great content creators, and it's really nice to meet them, because the thing is like, we often only really see the content creators that are like super big, right? Like the ones that everyone knows, like the Markipliers and the Mr. Beasts of the world and stuff. But there's so many content creators out there that are great content creators that just don't have recognition, you know, like Mello, for example. Mello is a fantastic content creator, and you know, but she doesn't get the recognition like outside of like our little group and stuff, you know. But she's a fantastic, like Mello easily deserves millions of subscribers, right? But she just doesn't get that recognition. And so one of my goals is I want to get as many, like, I just want to meet as many like really cool content creators as I possibly can that are just like super awesome and that maybe don't get like the recognition they deserve, and you know, just like become friends with them and like hang out, and hopefully like we can all like grow together in like this crazy like content creator space. That's kind of my hope. Maybe it's a pipe dream, I don't know. But yeah, Mel's my favorite YouTuber. Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. It's all good, I respect it. But yeah, honestly, like, the whiteboard is almost full. Yes, okay, so when DT and Ziah be great bros. I don't know who DT is. I want to be like Mello when I grow up. Hey. Okay, so we have the infamous hot tub live stream. So some of you know about this. Most of you know about this, I think. Some of you do not know about this. It's a little wild. So for those of you who don't know, chat somehow talked me into possibly doing Ziah needs a hot tub, that's why. No. How we get to... Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So chat talked me into this thing where if we raise $1,000 by Friday, then on Saturday I will do quote unquote hot tub live stream. I don't own a hot tub, so it would be yeah, people are wild. So I'd like do it in my bathroom and maybe get like a bath bomb or something. I would be in swim trunks and I would read like BTS smut ASMR on Twitch, because we could not do that on YouTube. I'm doing a live every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And yeah, it would be so if we raise $1,000 by then I'll do it. You have until the end of Friday. Yes. Please help Ziah achieve his dream. It's a little wild. Oh, Yari, welcome in. speaking of amazing content creators I met, Yari is one of them, actually. So, her name's Queenie in here, or Queen. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your YouTube name. But, yes. So, I met a ton of really cool content creators recently, especially like on the Twitch sphere, and she is one of them. And it's been really, really awesome just to be able to hang out with people and meet new content creators. So, yes, that would be a great way to celebrate JK's birthday. Donate to a completely innocent, wholesome goal. Think about the children. Yeah, we're... Okay, full disclosure. It started out as kind of a joke. And then chat took it seriously. So then I was like, well, the last time I challenged you guys to not do something, like do something I didn't really want to do, I said like 100 or 200. That was too easy. So I said 1,000. I said 1,000, and I thought that like $1,000, like there's no way they would raise $1,000 in a week. We're at $660 and it's Tuesday. Okay. Yes, Bluebird. Yes, Naruto Bluebird. Yes. I'm so glad you recognize that, Rin. So, yeah, I did think wrong. Biggest Ziah fan ever. Size my mask. Let's go. Yes. Welcome in. I'm glad that you're joining us for today. It's only Tuesday. I hope you're ready, Ziah. Yeah, it's gonna be, I still have to look up the rules on Twitch, so that way I don't, do anything that's, not okay. Where do we send it? On PayPal? Yeah, PayPal's the best way, to do it. So I have, the PayPal link. Did I... Hold on. Let me pin it. YouTube's like, now would be a good time to just insert ads. YouTube's like, get your money, king. No. Talking with chat right now. So hi everyone. Hello. Yes, welcome in everyone. By the way, thank you guys so much. I'd usually shout you guys out, but there's already like 50 something people in here. So there's too many. I'd be here all day shouting you out. But yes, I love every single one of you. Thank you for being here today. One of those weird Naruto girls. Hey, all good. PayPal link is in the description. Yes, it's in the description too. Yeah, we're at 660 right now out of 1,000, and it's Tuesday, so I think we're gonna do it. I'll have to go buy swim trunks. I was not expecting this, chat. I was not expecting this. But yeah, so we are gonna do something fun today. We're gonna try not to get canceled on YouTube, which, you guys know, that's almost impossible for Ziah TV because for some reason YouTube hates us and they always cancel our live streams. So I thought, why not challenge them? Expect the unexpected. Yeah, that's true. Watch that guy come that like, oh, Chris. Play TikTok compilations quick. That's too easy though. If I just do a TikTok compilation, yeah, this stream would be like 5 minutes. Like, TikTok compilations get you banned super, super easy. If it does, we roll right onto Twitch. Yeah, that's usually how we go. Thankfully, so far from what I've seen, none of the bans are like permanent. They usually only last like a couple of minutes. Well, are we multi-streaming? I'm currently not multi-streaming right now. Please, YouTube loves you. YouTube, please don't ban us. Yeah, no, I'm not currently multi-streaming right now. Is this smut fanfic? Yeah, it would be, that's what I'd be reading. Hi, Ziah. Wish I could stay, but I'm packed with homework tonight. Just wanted to pop in and ask if you correct the BTS once said by ASAP Cookie at some point. Maybe not now, but later. Yeah, I can add it to the list. Thank you. Hope you have a good time with homework. Learned so much about YouTube from Ziah. Yeah, I can teach you. What was that? What is this remix? Make sure to leave a... Yes, please. If you haven't already, leave a like on the stream. Yeah, I play a vlog like Jimin's last time. I'm so surprised that got banned of all things. Like, wild. Sonic EXE, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? Before it happened, I want to say good to see you and good luck. I don't have Twitch, so it's best to say my goodbyes now. I think we'll stay on the platform. Thanks, I'll leave it. Have a good night. We'll stay on the platform because we're not going to do anything too wild that we could just like permanently ban, obviously. But Maybe I should have named it Try Not to Get Copyrighted. But even that's like pretty easy on YouTube. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know yet. Tsukare. Yeah, try not to get blocked. Yeah. Japanese songs, yeah, those all will get blocked. I was kind of debating how I wanted to do this. Like, should we try to be sneaky about it? Or should we just full send it? Thank you. Yeah, of course, Ari, yeah. Yeah, so, as you guys know, yeah, I already did Atsukare. I met, if you guys were here for Monday's Run BTS stream on Twitch, then you know that we had Vixie come in and hang out for a little bit. And Vixie's really cool. She's one of the she's actually a VTuber, one of the people I met on Twitch. So she's really cool. I really love Vixie. She is awesome creator. So I really like that you guys like showed her support and stuff. Yari as well. I plan at some point when we're streaming at the same time we can raid her. Yari's really cool. She's a really good content creator as well, in my personal opinion. And yeah, I want to eventually introduce you guys to all of my friends on Twitch that I've met. It's a lot of fun. I really do hope that we get to do that and like timings and stuff line up, because it's important to me. Have you seen Knuckles? I say I'm looking for him. I don't know. You kind of sound like a troll. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I feel like I missed a lot of your lives, and now I feel like I'm behind because I want to catch up with everything, but Twitch removes the older streams, and I don't have Patreon. Yeah, that's the thing is I'm trying to push for Partner, because Partner will keep your lives for like 90 days, I think, whereas Affiliate only keeps them for 14 days. But I need like an average of 75 viewers for like 12 days on Twitch, and we don't really hit that, so it's really hard. So yeah, it's really hard because I want to hit that Partner goal, and I'm going to be pushing for it, but the conversion rate hasn't been like the best. So we just got to like keep trucking along, and we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. So I look for it. Yeah. Have you tried my game Sonic.exe? Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I'll watch Markiplier play them. Stormworld, while I was watching the stream, knocked my internet out, so I missed the last hour or so. Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry. It's okay. We've just been doing like introductions, talking. Shall we watch something Jungkook related for his birthday? Absolutely. So yes, watch Run BTS with us on Twitch Mondays and Fridays. It's a ton of fun. I highly recommend that you guys come over and check that out. Okay. I'm gonna switch the music up while I talk, and then I also gotta find what we're gonna watch first. You know? I think that'll be the plan. So we will find something, and that should be good. RM also released something recently that's looking a little good. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. We're just teasing YouTube today, essentially. Maybe we could try to not to get blocked by like doing some like more of like the thirst trappy BTS content. Wait, is it out yet? No, I think just the teaser's out. But I saw some pics on Twitter. Bro. RM is coming for some people's souls. That is 100% a fact. 100% a fact. So, you know, if you know, you know. It's a little wild. Should I sleep or stay a bit for the live? 4:15 a.m. I think you should sleep. Honestly. Yeah, the 6 new Kum's coming out tomorrow. Dun dun dun. You guys ready? So I understand it give me a warning next time? Nah. Can I eat your soul? Sonic.exe. Bro. What type of question? Goes live today. I'm not ready. I don't think anyone is, but we'll see. Okay, so Let's start out with that, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just, you know, this is a little teaser. So we'll start off with this one, and then we'll see where it goes. But while I'm pulling this up, how has everyone's week been so far? I know it's only Tuesday, so it's just, you know, it's just starting. But I hope your weeks have been good so far. Maybe you just had a great weekend, you know? Let me know. I want to know. I would like to know, because it's important to me. It's important that everyone in chat is doing really, really well, and that, you know, you guys are just happy. We're good. Thank you, Zach. Good. I'm glad. I think I also need to scoot. I forgot it's reverse. Yeah, scoot over this way. No. So I never use our camera. You know me. I don't use the camera reverse unless I'm like at home, but we don't use it in the office like this. So I need to go this way. Yeah. Okay. So far so good, Zach. Good. All good, thank you. Good. Pretty good. My sister got COVID, so I might need to get tested. Ooh. Good luck with that. Good luck. I hope everyone feels better and it's not too bad. Really good. Met some new online army friends to virtually hang out with. Hey, let's go. That's so awesome. That's very similar to me. I met, you know, some really cool streamer friends to hang out with that wanted, like, you know, be able to play games with and make content with and everything. I am super excited for it. Yeah, so I need to come this way. Love hanging out with Ziah TV and the crew. Yeah, exactly. It's a ton of fun. My week has been full of dealing with the most insufferable musicians in the world, and I'm dealing with grad school, so I am so stressed. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Rin, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I do hope that in today's live stream, we can make you feel better, because that is what we're about. I hope to just give a little bit of, you know, a little bit of relief from the stresses of the world. If I can do that for you people, then I feel like I am accomplishing my goal. Also, where's Alex? I want to talk to her about one of the snacks she sent me, but I haven't seen her yet. So I guess I will have to wait. I tested positive today. Tay-Tay, no, I'm so sorry. Get better soon. Hugs. I'm working and listening to you. Hope I don't burst out laughing in the midst. No promises. I can't help it. If I say something funny, I say something funny. You know, that might just happen. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, good. So it's been raining really hard here in the Philippines. Exact opposite for us. It's 97 degrees and it's still really hot. Thankfully, I do have a fan now that works decently, like a lot better. So I mean, good, decently. It works good, so it's fine. You might be able to hear it through the mic. But yeah, it's been good, chat. It's been good. It works a lot better. I feel like I can get through stream without, you know, dying and feeling like I have to take my shirt off. Because no one wants to see that. We totally don't have a whole thing dedicated to me doing just that, apparently. I see you, chat. Don't break it this time. You know, I told my dad about that. Hey, Apricot, welcome in. I told my dad about that, chat. So I told my dad, and you know his response was? He would have been like, what? He literally told me, he was like, wouldn't it have been funny if your fan like exploded while you were doing Friday Night Frights and it like flew past you? I was like, and yes, it would have been funny because it would have been like on theme, but I was like, that's your first response? I could have died, father. Just kidding. I love my dad. He's awesome. And he's a very awesome individual. He made a fantastic kid, in my humble opinion. We would have clipped that, yeah. Hello, Carrie. You asked me to send you that remix on Instagram, and I looked for your name and I couldn't find you. I don't know if you go by some name that I just didn't connect it to and two on Instagram, but I literally tried finding you and I couldn't find you on Instagram, so I couldn't send you the thing you requested me to send you. So let me know. Ziah, do you look more like your mom or your dad? I look way more like my dad. I do not look like my biological mom at all, and I am 89% convinced that she is not my actual biological mom. Some of you don't know this, but I have a lot of really good reasons to believe that my biological mom is actually Aphrodite. Yes, the goddess of love. Shocker to some, makes sense to a lot of others. Yeah, so I do not look anything like my biological mom. The one that claims to be my biological mom. So, yeah, it's a thing. That is a thing. I love learning more about Ziah. Yes. There's so much, like, people have always told me, they're like, wow, like, Ziah, like, you have a lot of, like, complexities, or there's, like, so much to unpack about you. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. With that voice and face, I believe it, Ziah. Ziah has godly good looks. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, it's just runs in the family, I guess. Do you know what your name means? Ziah? Yeah, so it comes from, it's a play on Messiah, but it's Messiah. And so that way, Messiah is, okay, I'll explain it like this. Essentially, my goal and like my passion and why I do everything I do is I want to be the person that leads like this generation of, I guess, humans to a new wave of like happiness and prosperity. That's like my biggest goal. Is I just want to be able to help as many people as possible and bring them as much happiness and prosperity in their life as I possibly can. And that's kind of like where my name comes from, and like where it's derived from is like Messiah, like a person who leads people to salvation in a way, right? But I didn't want to get like super religious about it, so that's why it's Ziah. So that's like my ultimate goal. That's the big reason why I do what I do and why like I became a content creator is it started off with me being able, I wanted to make as many people smile in a day as possible, and I figured with YouTube that'd be really easy because hundreds of people could watch your videos in a day. And so that's kind of where it started. And then the more that I like met people and we created such an amazing community, and the more that like I got to interact with the fans and everything, it made me realize like how much I actually cared about the people in our community and how much I just wanted to see all of them be happy and prosper. And so it's kind of evolved into that now, where I care so much about every single one of you, and I want to see you guys just live like the best possible lives, that I want to be able to do anything that I can to help with that. And even if it's just, you know, being stupid on the internet and watching me be ridiculous in front of a camera, if it like kind of like pulls away from maybe something bad that's going on in your life right now, and you can like sit here and laugh at me for a little bit, then I feel like that's worth it, you know? I feel like then I've like accomplished something. Oh, wow, you're awesome. Mine just means grace or grace of God. Snow Tigress? Ooh. Or like your actual name. My name means crooked nose, apparently. No way. You succeeded then? Oh, you guys are sweet. Oh, we love you, Ziah. Yeah, I love you guys too. You guys are so awesome. Like, you guys are all so wholesome. And it just like, it makes me really happy that you guys are so willing to come out and just like support me and Shizzy in any crazy thing that we do and just have fun. So yeah, my actual name. Okay, I figured. You're awesome, Ziah. Thank you. You guys are all awesome as well. Okay, let's do this. I think Rin said that I should do a Q&A. Would you guys be interested in that? I'm down to do a Q&A. Like, if you guys want to ask me questions and like figure out things about me, I'm 100% down to do that. I've never done it before. I wasn't sure if there was like enough people interested in asking me questions like that or learning more about me. But yeah, if you guys would like to do that, then I'm down. We could have a section where you guys could ask me stuff, and it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be about me. It could be like advice. I've learned quite a bit on my short 25 years on this planet. So yeah, that's when you have made my days before. Good. I'm glad. Okay, let's watch this really quick. Am I hold on. Let me just look and make sure that I'm in a good position. Yep. Okay, let's watch this.
안녕하십니까. 아이고.
There's our boy.
사진 보러 왔습니다. 사실 저도 은근 까다로워요, 기준이. 사실 난 이것도 좋아. 이 위에서 붙이는 구도 사진도 좋은데? 이거 또한 얘가 나온 것 같아. 중간에 흔들려서 찍힌 것도 나쁘지 않습니다. 제가 생각하는 제 모습들이 있어서 그거를 약간 나름대로 비주얼라이즈를 해보고 싶어서 이렇게 구현을 한 건데 좀 자연스러운 제 안에 있는 것들을
Photo shoots look so good. Just from the little teasers you can see.
담백하게. 네. 좋은데요? 이렇게가 딱 좋습니다. 이게 진짜 잘 나왔네요.
Yeah, that's gonna be killer. How many of you guys are gonna try to get it? I'm sure everyone in here would if they could. The president, yes. The president. It is fantastic. Being that attractive is illegal. Alright, about mine got it. It's already sold out. Yeah, I figured. How many of you got it then? I think that's a better question, right? Okay, so since I'm hanging out with you guys for like an hour and a half longer, let's do a Q&A section. Yeah, I think this will also work good because if we're live for like a little bit and we don't trigger any YouTube alarms, then maybe we'll be good to you know, do some content, and then we can avoid their detection, because maybe they watch us for like the first hour or so and they're like, okay, is Ziah TV doing anything? Are they doing anything they shouldn't be? And then we're good. And then like maybe if we just like play good for a little bit and just be like, oh, it's like an honest, like, you know, an innocent Q&A, don't pay attention to the title, YouTube, they'll leave us alone and then we can get into something that we're not supposed to. I think this is a good plan. I think this is a good plan, chat. Do you have something against it? They do. I don't know. Maybe they just view us as a threat. Maybe we're too powerful. Maybe we're too powerful when we're all together. I'm gonna take a shower and I'll be back for that. Okay, sounds good. I do not know how to say your name. Rosina? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Army is an unstoppable force. Yeah, they really are, and I think that's why is they, once we gather everyone together in like a place like this, like we have so much power and potential to do so much. I think YouTube gets scared. I think that's what's going on. This is why I don't want to do YouTube. It sounds exhausting. Commend you for doing this. Is something you love. And this is everything I've ever wanted. Ever since I was 11 or 12, around that age, so like middle school, I always wanted to be a content creator. Well, should I just give you guys like a rundown? Like a brief overview of the life of Ziah? Anyone donate lately on PayPal for the hot tub? I don't believe so. I don't have any like emails from PayPal, and they usually just send an email. I'll double check though, because I don't want to miss anyone's like donation. Yeah, no one has yet, so we're good. We haven't missed anybody, which I'm happy about. Ziah, start from childhood and tell us your life story. That's my question for Q&A. Please don't leave out any details. Ooh, okay, so we're just getting right into it. All right, fair enough. So, it all started when I was born. Atop a volcano, actually. You might know it. Its name is Mount Olympus. All right. I'll stop trolling, even though that's technically true. So growing up, I was raised in Utah, and Utah was a very interesting place because they weren't too fond of people of my background. So they did not really like, a lot of people in Utah didn't like our family because we were a mixed family. And we were also not Mormon, which Utah is the Mormon state. So we were met with a lot of discrimination, I guess you could say, in Utah. I didn't really have friends growing up. Couldn't really hang out with people. Like, I'd have kids all the time tell me, like, we're not allowed to hang out with you. And the kids really didn't know why either, because, like, those concepts aren't something that kids really understand. Their parents just tell them, like, you're not allowed to hang out with these people, and then they just regurgitate that to you. And I didn't really understand it as a kid either, right? So I spent a lot of time in Utah, just like, you know, kind of keeping to myself, and like I had like my siblings. I'm the oldest of so there's me, and then there's my 2 half sisters and my half brother, and that's like from my dad's side of the family, because my parents are split up. If you didn't know, they split up when I was like 2. And then my biological mom, there's 2 twin brothers. They're also my half brothers, and so they live with like my biological mom, still in Utah. And then I was always like with my dad growing up. Like my dad was like my primary parent, I think, is that what you call it? And so we bounced around a lot in Utah. Like almost every year or every other year we had moved to somewhere else for like various different reasons. And you know, some of the reasons was like the neighbors didn't like us, or, you know, whatever it was. Like we had like multiple different reasons for moving to different places. So, you know, I went from school to school and went from place to place, but I always just kept to myself, and I was kind of fine with it because I discovered video games really early on in my life, and I discovered like a love for fantasy. And so I read like a lot of fantasy books. I played a lot of video games like OG Mario on like the NES, and like Sonic on the Sega Genesis and stuff, and like Legend of Zelda. And I read a lot of like fantasy books, like the Del Toro Quest books, and I watched like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, like all that stuff. So I got really big into fantasy, and I also thought it was really cool because I liked the idea of like having like a world that you could escape to. And that was kind of like a thing for me because I didn't really like living in you know, where I was living. I guess where I was, because of like, you know, all the kind of discrimination in Utah. So the idea of a fantasy world was very attractive to me. And then, oh, hold on, we got money. I don't want to say your name just in case your name is different. I don't want to expose you. But they sent $30. Who was it in chat so I could shout you out? Okay, so it was you, a drum granny, that sent $30. Thank you so much. You were so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so we got to add that to the board really quick, and then I'll continue. Almost. Okay. Oh my god, I'm late. It's all good. I'm doing like a Q&A right now. I'm kind of giving my life story. So let me see. There's so much to like unpack, and I could like sit here spending hours, so I don't want to like, you know, do that, especially because I want to have time for other questions. So I will paraphrase in some sections, and then maybe less in the sections that are I deem like more important, I guess. So essentially, yeah, we moved around a lot, and I got really big into like fantasy and video games. In 5th grade, I got my first laptop, and I then fell in love with like Flash animation. Some of you might remember this, but there's like this website called Newgrounds, and people would post like little animations, and a lot of like those little classic like cartoons and like animations and stuff that you would see. I got super into those. I can't really think of any examples off the top of my head because it was so long ago, but they're really popular during the time. It was like the very early days of the internet. Newgrounds was my childhood. Yeah. So I got into that. Good morning, dandelions. Good morning. And I feel like I should have background music while I tell these stories. I just feel like if it's just my voice, it gets boring. Let me grab something for background music, because sometimes I'll watch it back, and maybe it's just because I'm used to my voice, but I'm like, man, I should have like background music when I'm talking, because I feel like it like I just get like boring. Not like what I'm saying is boring, but like maybe it's just because I have such a love for music that I feel like whenever someone's talking, there should always be background noise. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, like nothing like big, but you know, just to chill. There we go. Does that sound good? Hey, I'm back. Welcome back. Music sets the... Yeah. I think just music just kind of sets the mood. Oh, Newgrounds. I remember Newgrounds. Yeah. Don't get us started about your voice. Come Up game? Well, no, like background music. Come Up game's good, but it would drown me out. We'd be competing. But I do respect it. So, Then I taught myself how to do Flash animations. I taught myself how to do animations. I've always been like a really creative person. And so I taught myself how to do animations. And that's kind of where this all started. And I was like super big into like Sonic and stuff. So I tried to do like little like Sonic animations and like Sonic fighting like enemies and like Dr. Eggman and stuff. And they were all really bad because, again, like I was like self-taught and I was also in 5th grade. So I didn't understand what I was doing. I just like knew what I wanted to do and then tried to make it happen. And did I succeed? Not really, but it was still a lot of fun. And so I was into that for like 2 years. For 2 years, I was really, really into animation. And then after that, so that was still, those were like my last 2 years in Utah of like living in Utah. And then so then my parents decided they want to leave Utah, and I was in middle school at the time. So they moved up to Oregon, they got situated, and I was staying with my grandma, me and my siblings. And I'm the oldest, by the way. I don't know if I said that. And then they moved us up there too once they got situated. So then we moved to Oregon, and it was like completely different because people weren't as bad out here as they were in Utah, you know. So then I met like friends. And around that time, I also started getting like into YouTube, and so I was watching people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and like Freddie W, the Rocket Jump people, Corridor Digital, and Daystorm Power, and like all these like original OG creators on the platform. And it then like I went from wanting to do animation to wanting to do YouTube, and that was so that was like 11 or 12 years old, because I was in 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. And then I met like Shizzy, and then I met this other guy named Joe, and we were like the 3 amigos for the longest time. And we actually made some videos. They're on YouTube. We have like videos on YouTube from like those days. And then high school, I did one for a school project, but they're super cringy, and I'm not going to tell you how to find them, but they do exist, and they are on YouTube, and I can confirm they are still there. So we always were like kind of into it. And then because of like people moving around and like life happening, we could never like consistently do YouTube in the way that we wanted to do YouTube. And I found it. No, you didn't. And so, then Shizzy, like we lived together for a little bit. He left. You guys know that story. And I went and I did like a bunch of different jobs. Like I worked in HR for a little bit. I was a financial advisor. I worked at a pizza place. I worked at Toys R Us. Like I did so many different jobs that Mello, you know what? I do have a feeling you have found it, Mello, though. I just, for some reason, I have a feeling that you did. Yeah, I could see that. Is Apricot leaving? I wish I could stay, but I'm gonna go watch movie. My sis, bye, Apricot. I'm joking. Okay, good. yeah. It's not the easiest because it's not tied. It's they're all like they're all tied to other names that I used before. You know, like ideas that I had before when I wanted to do a channel. So I did a bunch of other jobs, and of like in all different types of fields. I've worked so many different jobs in my life, even though I'm only 25. But I had so many different interests in different things. And what I quickly came to realize is that nothing satisfied me. Like, nothing satisfied me. And there was nothing that brought me happiness like the times that I had spent creating something. That's what brought me happiness, was when I was creating something and then I could see the reactions of people reacting to what I created. So I went back to YouTube. And yeah, you kind of know that story. Started YouTube, made like 100 really, really bad videos that you should not go back and watch. And then Shizzy came and we made some more bad videos and some funny skits. You from 97? Yes, I am. And and then I met all of you guys, and now I get to live my dream, and it's like the best thing ever. And you know, we did crazy, like our YouTube journey has been relatively short, only a little over 2 years. But we've done so much crazy stuff in that 2 years. Like I got to meet all of you, and we have videos on our channel that have way more views than we have subscribers. You know, we have a couple of videos over like 200K, which is insane. I think our channel has almost 8 million views total. We Like, look at what we're raising right now. Like, that's crazy. Just in and of itself, we've done so much. Like, because of you guys, we won a trip to VidCon and got to meet like my idol, Mr. Beast, you know, and a lot of other really cool content creators. And it's so awesome because even though we have not been around for long, the things that all of us together, not just like us, but all of us together have accomplished is amazing. I mean, look at the Discord, look at this community. You guys, I don't know how many of you knew each other before Ziah TV, but we all came together. Also, good night, Helen. Thank you so much for joining the stream. But we all came together and we created something amazing. Absolutely amazing. This community, and I'm being honest, I'm not being biased at all. Sorry guys, I gotta go too. Take care, love you guys. Have a good night, Lynn. Thank you so much for joining us today. But this community is the best community on YouTube. I have not seen a better one. I've been part of a lot of communities on YouTube. This is like literally the best community on YouTube. The amount of support that we have for one another, all the love that gets like shared around in the community. I don't even know if I'm using proper English anymore, but you guys are honestly just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. While Unravel's playing his bracket, I'm gonna cry. I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, like it's been absolutely incredible. And I know maybe I do it too much. Maybe, you know, I simp on chat too much, but I honestly just love you guys. I love you guys all so much because for one, I would not be able to do my dream if it wasn't for you guys. And for two, the amount of support, the amount of friendships and everything that came out from everyone just meeting each other and being awesome and supporting each other, that means so much to me. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I love all you guys. Thank you. Okay. That's the story of Ziah. That's a short story of Ziah. Oh, at some point I also got really big into psychology. So that's a thing. Let me see what else. Okay, so now we have other questions. Let me see. Yes, the mature side of Newgrounds was a little crazy. What other questions did we have? There was a lot. I'm missing some. Okay, so if you said a question earlier, please repeat it. And yeah, I'll just start going down. Introduce all of your mods. How do I check all of the mods that are in here right now? So Denora has been a long time viewer of the channel, and she's just been an absolute angel, and she's super cool, she's super sweet, and she's in the Discord as well. Most of our mods, I think all of our mods are in the Discord, honestly. And yeah, she's just been an amazing part of the community, super supportive, does a lot more than really she needs to when it comes to like helping out and stuff. So absolutely adore Denora. She's super sweet. Shellbell, honestly, it's kind of the same thing. Been around forever, super supportive of like Ziah TV in general and the community. And again, just a really sweet, wholesome person. You're gonna see this is the theme. This is the theme with our mods. We have a type for our mods. Mello, same things, but she's also like been the channel's editor and stuff, and just like great people. I mean, when I'm introducing my mods, it's just like, you know, it's a bunch of fantastic people. They're all just amazing people, like some of the best people I've had the pleasure of meeting on this platform, and they've been like such a huge like support and help to Ziah TV. So yeah, I think that's like all the mods are in here right now. But yeah, they're all just awesome. Love you and Chizzy, but Mello, Brooke, and Alex really make me happy to be part of the MT committee. Yes, absolutely agree. I said he's the oldest like 3 times already. Okay. Honestly, you guys are the first YouTubers I interact with on live because you made me comfortable, especially because English is not my first language. Yeah, of course. That's yeah, I'm tearing up. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me see. Pick 3 waifus. 3 waifus, so like anime video games. I'm gonna go with Hinata. And I'll go with Chun-Li. And third waifu. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of options, chat. So what I said? I said Hinata, Chun-Li, and I don't know. There's so many options. 2B. Yes, actually 2B. She's my wallpaper. If you guys didn't know. yeah. Those are my 3 waifus. Love them. They're all like awesome. Actually, you guys can see my wallpaper. Yeah, there you go. 2B. Appreciate you, mods. Yes. Ziah's future mother-in-law. Yeah, that is an inside joke. Really funny, honestly. Okay. What school of psychology do you prefer? I've always been really interested in learning the ins and outs of humans and human interaction. I wanted to be someone who not only could you like not lie to, but also someone who understood humans in general and like really what makes them tick, why, like the decisions behind why they do what they did, why they do what they do type of deal, you know? So being able to look at another individual and understand who they are as a person based off of their actions and like their body language and everything was always really intriguing to me. So I learned a lot about psychology, and the only downside about it is it made me a little too understanding. Like I can be a little too forgiving or too understanding of people sometimes, because I'm like, well, I know why you would do that, not just the reason that you're telling me out of your mouth, you know, because like I get it. But some of the upsides is it's very, very hard to lie to me. And I now have just like a really deep understanding for humans in general and what makes them tick and why people do what they do. And that's been a lot of help. Okay. Okay, Buck, I need to make my face go red. You guys are awesome. Is Amel here? Did I miss that? Did Amel come in? Guessing behavioral psychology or developmental? Yeah, that's Amel. Yes. Come in. Welcome in, Amel. That is my boy. That is absolutely my boy. So I have to introduce him. Amel is awesome. He is from New Zealand, and he is an incredible person, an incredible gamer. So supportive. Him and his wife Alex have been so supportive to the channel and everything, and I absolutely adore those two individuals. They are fantastic in so many different ways. Like I am so appreciative of them. They are so awesome. I'm so happy to have met them. Alex, yes. Oh, you guys are here. I have been devouring this. Look, this the berry and biscuit one. Holy fuck, it's so good. It's so good. That one's so good. Okay, thank you. I specialize in behavior and developmental, but it's hard because you'll overthink. That's my biggest problem, is I overthink things a lot because of all the things I learned. So yes, 100% agree. What other question? Did I miss a question? I have to say I'm lost in the anime thingies, but go off. It's all good. Worse, because I just believe in what people are saying, so I trust their word. Yeah, I used to do that a lot, and then I realized how foolish I was. And I'm not calling you foolish for it, but for me personally, I've been burned a lot by just believing in people too much, because I always see the best in people, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to learn psychology, is so people couldn't bullshit me anymore. How did your voice become sexy? Well, you see. It's actually kind of an interesting story. When I was in middle school, obviously before I hit puberty, I was in middle school and my voice was higher pitched because I hadn't hit puberty yet. And I remember like making seriously wishing upon I think a fountain or something to have like a deep, sensual, soothing voice. And I made that wish. Like that was legitimately a wish I made. And well, here we are. So Maybe I should go back to that fountain and make another wish, because apparently it works. Apparently it works. They're all so good. They are all good. That's facts. Very viscous, my pit. It's so good. Hi, Ziah. Late, but I'm here. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you love us so much, then share. I wish I could. If there was any physical way that I could share, I would. But I don't think that even for me and all of my godly power, that exists that all exist not within the realm of possibilities that is capable for someone such as myself. So I'm sorry. What do you mean again? Oh no, foolish. You're not foolish. You are fine. Hashtag manifestation. Yes. Going to therapy, so working on it. Yeah, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm proud of you for actually going. It's a really good step. I've been to therapy a couple different times. One of the reasons why I went to therapy was I got tricked into smoking spice. I think I told that story a couple of times. I got tricked into smoking spice, and that sent me down like a really bad path, and I started hallucinating in real life and stuff, and I had to go to therapy, and then they wanted to put me on antipsychotics, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to lose my personality. So I kind of just powered through it, and yeah, and I got over it, and it took a lot of effort, but I did. I got over it, and I was just, you know, like, no, I'm not going to do that. So spice, it's a very bad drug that can put holes in your brain and all sorts of stuff. Do you have any tattoos? I have two, so you can see this one right here. It's a tiger that like turns into a cherry blossom, or maybe a cherry blossom turns into a tiger, I guess is how you would say that. Yeah, really cool. And I have one on my shoulder, but I can't really lift this up all the way to show you. Sorry. Do I have any piercings? I have my ears pierced. See? How tall are you? I am 6'1". Cynthia, welcome in, welcome in. Hope I'm better now. Yeah. Bad fake stuff, don't try it. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm better. It just, that was sophomore year of high school, and it took me like 6 years to get back to the person I was. Because it did. It robbed me. I still have horrible memory. It robbed me of some things, but yeah. Shoulder tattoo is a fox, I believe. Close. It's a wolf, but it could look like a fox. What is the best part of being friends with Shizzy? Honestly, the fact that we're so close and we're so alike. Like, me and Shizzy are essentially the same person with like two different distinctions. He's just like a more white version of me. Like, he likes to do like what I would label as a lot more white people stuff, like going fishing and you know, stuff like that. And yeah, but other than that, we're pretty similar. Like, he'll go fishing and hunting and, you know, like all of that, and I don't do that, but you know, is what it is. 6'1"? Yeah, I'm 6'1". I have Shenron on my back. That's sick. Glad you're doing better now, Ziah. Thank you. You don't mean Hinata from no, Hinata from Naruto. I'm sorry. I know. Might be disappointing to you. I'm actually going because I'm in the final steps of college and real life is getting to me. I guess anxiety is no joke, peeps. That is a fact. Yes. Never be ashamed to seek help if you need it. Legitimately. Never be ashamed about that. It is super important to take care of your mental well-being. It's 5 a.m. I need to sleep, unfortunately, but thank you for the 10 minutes I got to hang. It was nice. Take care, Ziah. Vengeance, thank you so much. I love you. Have a good one. How many ethnicities have I dated? Well, okay, so the thing about that question is that changes technically on what you mean by dated. How many like ethnicities have I been in contact with in a certain, and maybe okay, we'll put it like this. How many ethnicities have I not to get Playboy Ziah, shush. How many ethnicities have I been romantically involved with? We'll put it like that. Almost every one, basically. Asian, like, well, okay. If I'm not being specific, obviously Asian, white, black, Native American, Latina, Indian, like I basically every flavor of the rainbow. Honestly, I'm not like that picky. Well, okay, I'm picky, but like race doesn't have anything to do with it. That's what I meant to say. Is race doesn't have anything to do with it. So I it's more about like who the person is as a person, not flavor. I didn't know how else to put it. John Cook's Tile Dam International. Look, okay, I admit some of it was curiosity. I wanted to know if there was like a legitimate difference between different races when it came to certain things. So I went and found out. That's all. I went and found out for myself. What better way to find out than through your own testing and research? So yeah. So I did. And it turns out there is some differences. Absolutely. Taste the rainbow. Go spell it. Okay. You guys have heard my music. I have a different side to me that only comes out after hours. What is your favorite flavor then? Oh no. Okay, so it's weird to say because technically I'm impartial to Asians in general. I think, and I won't even say that like that it's my favorite flavor, but it's more of like ever since even when I was young, I always just found Asian women incredibly beautiful. Like my first like celebrity crush when I was a kid was London Tipton from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So I've always just kind of had that for Asian women, I guess. But in terms of like favorite flavor, like I don't really have one. Like it doesn't really matter to me like what race you are, you know, like it doesn't do anything. Favorite flavor. It's not like a big deal. Of course it's Asian. Have you seen him simp for Jimin? Like, yeah, I mean, I think that there's probably just something about like Asian features that are attractive to me, so that's probably something to go into it. But ultimately, like it's never like a deciding factor for me, you know? Like if I think you're an awesome person, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you're awesome but you're white, so you know what I mean? Like because that's just like, that's very close-minded. So I would never do that. Or like, oh, you're awesome but you're not Asian. Like that'd just be dumb. You know, that's very close-minded. So it's not like a deciding factor for me. Popped in to say hi, but gotta go back to work. Sugar's my pet rock. Hello. Go back to work. It's okay. This one's gonna be fun. Different side of Ziah. Comes out certain time of the day. Yeah. What is your favorite type of Asian? I don't really know how to answer that. To be fair, I haven't had as much experience as I would like. That sounds weird. These are all trap questions. So I can't really answer. Koreans are very, very attractive individuals. Japanese are very, very attractive individuals. Thailand has attractive individuals. The Philippines has very attractive, like they're all like attractive. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't have one. That's what I say. London Tipton's an icon. Yeah, London Tipton's awesome. Are you kidding me? Well, I understand. I live in Dubai, so there's a lot of cultures here. You can say I've tasted flavors too. Yeah, it just happens, you know? Like it's just, it just kind of happens. You have taste, but you're not stupid. Yeah, this is very enlightening. If I'm being honest, which I don't even know if I should say this, but if I'm being honest, one of the races I have the least experience with is part of my own, black. There's not a lot of like black women where I live, and And I've only ever dated one black girl, and I was in like high school. So I haven't really had a lot of experience with black women, which is kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of like regrettable, because I would have liked to, because in high school it wasn't like that serious. So I feel like I didn't give it like a fair shot, you know? Because races do have differences. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, people have, like, the cultures do play a factor into who people can be and, like, what you can kind of expect to experience. So, I do think that it does have, like, some implications when it comes to being in a relationship or just being romantically involved in general. 53 people caught you slipping. So you're caught in 4K. Look. Shark out there for my psychology project, please, Ziah. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. I'm going to take an accounting quiz while watching your stream. Get ready for me to ask you questions. Okay. Yes, please remember to like the stream. I am a pretty open book. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mixed, African American, Irish, Scandinavian, and American Indian. Just say the word and I'm moving to where you are. You guys are too much. I love you guys. Filipino and white. Look, yeah, and that's the thing is, hi Lisa, welcome in. Nothing weird is going on. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm so happy that you're here. That's the thing, though, is I think that being like so ethnically diverse nowadays, because there's a lot of mixed people. Like, I'm mixed, for example, you know, like mixed individuals. There's a lot more nowadays than there ever has been, and it's really, really cool because that helps with things like racism and stuff like that, because there's so many more mixed people than there has been, you know, and I think that's really awesome. My grandkids are half Chinese American, so I'm the one my eyes in a monolid and the other has a crease just like Taeyong. Oh, interesting. Somebody's son-in-law is being taken away. Sorry, it's been a wild day at work. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You haven't missed anything. Yeah, totally, you know, wholesome. You know? Just Latina, and the natural conclusion to that is I'm very mixed. Yeah, I think that's fair, you know? I think that is fair. Is there any other questions? Anything else that you guys want to know? I had to do it. I've been known to simp for Ziah on occasion. I'm 9 years older, but hey, age ain't nothing but a number. Yeah, I've never been like one to judge by age, as long as it's legal. Make that very clear. Has to be legal. But like older women, like that's not like, you know, I think MILFs are attractive personally. Like I don't have a problem with like MILFs. I find MILFs attractive. I'm not to the extent that Shizzy is, where I don't find like grandmas attractive. I'm sorry, everyone out there. I'm not like into grandmas per se, but you know, I think MILFs are attractive. I think women my age are attractive. I think women that are a little bit older than me attractive. You know, like that's all fine, all inclusive. Was I be wild? Nah, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. People tend to be very attractive because they soften the features of both races. It's scientifically proven. I think that's true. I think maybe that's why I got lucky. So he likes look. I'm not like, I don't think I have one specific type, right? So I like a bunch of different things. Like, for example, my ex used to always kind of give me shit because Nicki Minaj was one of my celebrity crushes for like a huge part of my life. And she was like, well, I don't look like Nicki Minaj, so I know that's what you like. I know that's what you want. And I was like, you don't have to look like Nicki Minaj for me to also be attracted to you. You know, like that might be something I'm attracted to, but it doesn't mean that's the only thing I'm attracted to. You know, like I might think that someone who looks like Nicki Minaj is attractive, but I also find Ariana Grande attractive. And obviously they have like completely different body types and stuff. And that's something that she never got. Is she always thought that it was like, oh, you just want like some thick woman like Nicki Minaj. And it's like, I mean, that I do find that attractive, but it doesn't mean that's the only thing I find attractive. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of you are like that too, where it's not just one specific body type that you find attractive, you know? Like, some people might be like, oh, well, you would only find like a big buff, like Ryan Reynolds looking guy attractive, right? But no, like, most people aren't like that. Most people can find multiple things attractive. Like, you don't have to just be this one body type. Some people are like that, but I think that's pretty shallow. I've been woke up on the wild sides. Woke up all the wild sides in Ziah. I'm just being honest. Jesse, yes, Jesse is super freaking attractive. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So, yeah. I'll stop calling me out. I'm a MILF. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know? But, so yeah, like, you can like MILFs. You can like women of your age. You can like women that are maybe a couple years younger. That's all fine. You like what you like. I feel like as long as it's legal, you can't be judged for it. Let me be clear. Like, it has to be legal. Okay, I can't say that and then you'd be like, well, I like little kids, because that's not okay. That's not okay. But in general, you like what you like. You can't be judged for that as long as it's legal. As long as it's legal. What was the oldest age you've gone for? Should I answer that? I have a really, really crazy story. I don't know if I should tell it. Shit. You know the quizzes were 30% my grade? I need to wait on this one. Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you guys the story. No judgment. Fair warning. This is pretty 18 plus. So, you know, if you're under 18, cover your ears or leave. This is a little graphic, but I'll share with you guys because I like being open and honest with you guys. Okay, so. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Shizzy. Oh my, no. Okay, so. Okay. 2 people left. Okay, so before I moved back in with my parents, I was living at a house where I had some roommates, and I was living with me, Austin. Some of you know Austin. We've played video games on stream with him before. He's a friend that I've known as long as I've known Shizzy. And so it was me, Austin, and then it was this older couple. And I won't say their names because we're not like on good terms and anything. And they were in like their 30s to 40s. And they were the parents to one of my friends who's no longer my friend. So that's kind of how that all played out. But like rent was super cheap and stuff. So I lived there for a while, and they would like throw parties and stuff. And I'm not like a party type person, but they would like throw parties and everything. And they had this friend that they had recently been hanging out with. And I don't know her exact age. She was older. She's older than both of my parents though. And my parents are both early 40s. So she was 40 something, because my dad had just turned 40 at the time, because this was a couple years ago. So yeah, my dad was like just barely 40 and she was older than him by a couple of years. But basically what happened was we had like this party, and I was like hanging out, and I'm not like a drinker or like a party or anything. And so they were like drinking and smoking and stuff, and I don't smoke either. And so I drank a little bit, and we ended up getting really, really drunk and watching Bob Ross paint for like 2 hours. And it was is this the story that gives band? Yeah. And so we ended up getting really, really drunk and watching Bob Ross, and then people started like going to bed and leaving. And then there was 3. It was me, Austin, and this woman. And eventually Austin was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too, because I was getting pretty tired. So I went back to my room, And, you know, I like changed and got into my bed. And then like maybe 5 minutes later, this woman came in, and she came in a nightgown. I'm not even sure how she got a nightgown because she wasn't wearing a nightgown. And so yeah, she came in with a nightgown, and then she dropped it to the floor and then challenged me if I was a real man. And well, I was challenged. So yeah. And then the next day she went out and bought me my Nintendo Switch and all of my games. And that's how I actually got like my Nintendo Switch and all of my games, was because I guess she just felt really generous, I guess, or thankful, grateful. Yeah. That, you know, yeah, my services were appreciated, I guess. I don't know. I just remember we went to GameStop and she dropped like $1,000 on like games and stuff. And please don't look at me bad. It was such a weird situation because it's never happened to me like that before. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was in my room, I was drunk, I was literally about to fall asleep, and then a woman comes into your room like something out of those type of movies and drops her nightgown straight to the ground. And then she was like, well, now that you have a naked woman in your room, are you going to be a man about it or not? And I was like, well, you can't come into my room and challenge me like that, because like if I say no, then you know. So yeah, that all happened, and I got like a Nintendo Switch and all my games for my Nintendo Switch. Like everything I have for my Nintendo Switch was bought by her, minus like maybe one controller that I ended up buying later. So yeah. It how cute. It was wild. It was just one of those things that just kind of happened. It just kind of happened, you know? Anyway, I got divorced. Yeah, like, you know, it is what it is. We love a man of action. Hats off to you. Gave her the time of her life, probably. I won't go into that, but obviously if you're willing to spend $1,000, you probably enjoyed it. Where is the craziest place you hooked up? I've parks, trails, random places in the car. I don't know. I think any of those probably count. It just kind of happens. Or, you know, in the past, like I've lived with my parents most of my life. Obviously, I'm only 25, so you couldn't just always bring someone back home. So look, okay. Well, you know, it was just one of those things where you got creative. I didn't have a place of my own, so I got creative. Ziah services are everywhere. I'm a man of the people. Okay? The children, well, obviously it wasn't just like on the swing set or something. I wasn't just like, I don't care who sees. Gaze upon my glorious figure. No. Side the road, waiting to get home was too long. Yeah, exactly. You know, you just... These questions like he is held at gunpoint answering anything. Susan will hit the DMs later today. I'm listening to Ziah, guys. Susan, I'm sorry. You saw the title. Before we end this, we do have to watch one more BTS thing. Just so people don't come and watch this later and be like, you put BTS in the title and then it had nothing to do with BTS, you fucking degenerate. And then I get yelled at. Are you submissive? Not really. Like, I don't think so. Like, for the most part, I'm not. Like, I'm a pretty dominant person. But I do have my, I think that there is some situations where I would be more submissive, if that makes sense. Because, like, you know, sometimes, like, you're like dominant, and then there's other times where like I wouldn't mind just coming home and like laying my head on like a girl's lap and then, you know, having her like, I don't know, like stroke my hair or something, because that just sounds like really wholesome and nice, you know. So like I guess that's more submissive. But yeah, like I think it kind of depends, but I think for the most part I'm mainly like dominant, but I do have my moments where it's nice to, I guess, like kind of be taken care of, or kind of like just feel like appreciated in that way. He likes controlling. More and more about Ziah every day. I was only being polite. Makes sense to me. Yeah, you know, I don't think culls are submissive. Well, I mean, I don't know like what would count, but Ziah's life story to asking if he's a dom or something. I don't know how we got here, chat. I know there's like new people watching who have probably like, this is their first live stream. They're like, what the fuck? They're just like, so this is Ziah TV, huh? The Bangtan universe reactions over. We will get them back, but it's just been hard because Shizzy's been gone and like everything. So I do want to continue and like finish up, but it's there's just been a lot going on. BTS knowing they're hot for 10 minutes straight might be appropriate. Yes. We'll do that at like the end. We'll have like 30 minutes or something. Ziah has all these experiences. Then there's me, who's done nothing at 21, not even a kiss. I think that I was someone who I seeked. That's not the right word. So I went out and seeked a real word. Why can't I sought for myself a lot of unique experiences, because I've always been very curious about the world. I don't know why that was so... English is hard, chat. I don't know why that was so freaking hard for me. So, yeah. When is he coming back? In a couple weeks, I think. Hi to those who came in. We're chilling, doing a Q&A. Yeah. Now, ladies, remember, my daughter has dibs. She's just got to finish college this year. Oh, gosh. Sought. Yes, sought. I don't know why. Wholesome my butt. We're not chilling, we're thirsty. If you were a girl, which BTS member would you hook up with? If I was a girl, RM. If I am a guy, which I currently am, Jimin. Ziah has a wife lined up? No. I full disclosure, I don't think I'm ever gonna get married. That's like something that I've like thought very seriously about, but I'm not really the relationship type in general. And so before my last relationship, the one that you guys just saw me in, there was like a 5-year period that I wasn't in a relationship before that. And so I gave it like 5 years to like develop myself as a person. And then I was like, okay, I'll try it again. It didn't work out. And I kind of realized that I am maybe just like true to my Gemini nature, because that's why I am a Gemini. I tend to run away from anything that restrains any sort of freedom I feel like I have. And I just want to always be able to make whatever choice I want and have it not be reliant on others, and just have like me be responsible for my own actions. And so whenever I get put in situations where I feel like I can't just be like a bird and spread my wings, so to speak, I tend to not like those situations. So I'm more of just like I just want to do whatever I want, like live my life. And like a big thing is like when I was in a relationship, it affected the content negatively, because there's a lot of things I couldn't react to, or a lot of things I couldn't talk about with you guys, because of the fact that I was in a relationship, and I didn't like my relationship affecting the content creator that I wanted to be. Like I couldn't be like as open and honest. Like when we first reacted to Jessie, I couldn't say shit. I found her incredibly attractive. I couldn't say shit because I already got enough shit for just reacting to her, you know? And I don't like those feelings. So I just want to be able to do whatever it is I wish, and not have someone yell at me or make me feel bad about it later. Does that make sense? Then what are you going to tell Shellbell? I'm sorry, I don't know. Arm is daddy vice and Jim is ethereal vice. Yeah. Ziah, are you 100% straight? Yes, I am 100% straight. What did I miss? Facts, taste. Arm's daddy, at least she didn't break your back and make you flop like a seal. Oh god. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot why I relate to you so much. You're a Gemini. Yes. 34, I'm still a virgin, not ashamed to admit it. It'll happen when it happens. Yeah, it's true. Now your jaw can drop freely. Exactly. Why them? Is Namtes or Djibouti? RM if I was a girl, because I feel like if I was a girl, obviously, I would want like a more masculine person, right? Because like I'd be more like feminine because I'd be a girl, and I feel like RM has like a really good like dominant masculine aura, and I like relate to that like on my masculine side. Like I relate to RM in that way, so I think that I would enjoy that as the opposite. And then Jimin I think is just the most universally attractive like individual, especially when it comes to like, regardless if you're attracted to feminine or masculine, I think you can just be attracted to Jimin regardless, and it doesn't matter, you know. If a girl tries to stifle your creativity when you're not being unfaithful, then that's not the lady for you at all. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, is my creativity was constantly being stifled, and it was just like insecurities, you know. It's not like she wasn't like a horrible person. She just had insecurities, and like talking to you guys and like having like a lot of people that do like simp over me, even though most of the time you guys are kidding or whatever, it was something that she couldn't get over, and I didn't. It just kind of, you know, one thing led to another, right? But it's okay, and don't like blame you guys for yourself. It's part of I guess being like an internet personality. Like it's going to happen. Like you're gonna get simped over, you know. If you're an internet personality, it doesn't matter who you are, it's going to happen, and you either kind of have to accept that when you're with someone or you don't, you know. It's like anyone who gets with Ryan Reynolds, or like if you got with one of the 7 members of BTS, you understand there's millions of people out there that simp for them. And if you can't get over that feeling, then you can't be with that person. Who says we're kidding? I mean, fair. Gemini supremacy? Yes. Now I'm in a relationship for years, and if I didn't have the liberty I would be single so fast. Yeah, I think it's important, you know. Good for you, Ziah, for realizing what you were in wasn't good for you. Is that like an eyelash? It takes guts to come to a realization and act on it. Yeah, I'm someone who always, well, okay, how do I say this? I am someone who I am not afraid to shut anything down if it gets in the way of my path. So my goal as like a YouTuber, as a content creator, and like my goals and aspirations are more important to me than anything else in this world. So if anything gets in the way of them, then I remove that thing. It's as simple as that. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you are to me. You are not allowed to get in the way of my path, and that's kind of how I've always been. Vic is awesome, but sometimes even if someone's awesome, they can still not work with you in a relationship. Yeah, exactly. Like you can still have love for someone but not be compatible with that person, and that happens, you know. That's bold though. Good for you. I just feel like it depends on what your priorities are, you know. Like a relationship isn't necessarily a priority for me, especially not as much as accomplishing everything I set out to accomplish. So because that's my highest priority, nothing's allowed to get in the way of my highest priority because it stands above all else. Just makes logical sense. So yeah, any other things you guys want to know about me? As you can see, I'm pretty open to answering anything basically. Yeah, I get you so much. Ziah doesn't realize he's emotionally intelligent. I am. What is your most attractive body part? Like on myself, or like what body part do I find the most attractive? What? Emotionally intelligent? I didn't know. I thought I was always like pretty separated from my emotions. So I never considered myself that, but maybe I am. Both? Okay, well, on a female, I have always been a booty guy, an ass guy. So generally that's going to be the most attractive thing to me. If we're talking like just pure physical, obviously, like attraction has different layers, like mental, physical, emotional. But if we're talking just physical, then yeah, it's the booty for me. I am that, you know. There's some things they say about black men are true. And about myself, I think that depends on the person. I can't answer that for myself. Some people would say my voice, others would say certain parts of my body. Yeah, I think it just depends. Some people would say my face, some people would say my abs, some people would say other things. Yeah, I think it just depends. I don't know. I think that for me personally, if I had to pick one, maybe my voice. One thing I did get a lot though from women I've been romantically involved with is they said I had a really nice butt, which I always found weird. But it's hard to tell because I usually wear baggy stuff. But I because of my black heritage, my butt is very jiggly is how they would put it. These are not my own words. These are what's coming from other women. They'd be like, why is it like, why do you have a bubble butt as a man? So maybe that's it if we're talking about that. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really judge that for myself. Hey, YouTube. Yes, I'm still listening to my music. Abs? Yeah. I have abs. Sick of all these unattainable YouTube guys. Guys, I haven't reached the dono gold shield. We can't reveal too much. Yeah, I can't show you guys that. Yeah, if we reach the goal, we will. But not right now. You want me to donate for Aberville and Hot Stream? Yeah, like you guys would see it if we do meet the goal. You guys would see it. Roy leaves the top of his shirt open is hot for me. Oh. Ziah's new nickname is Jigglypuff? No, please don't. I'm not teasing you. I'm just being honest. This is a very honest Q&A. There's no point doing Q&A if you're not going to be honest. It's like, why would you even open up the floor for people to ask you questions if you're just going to lie? You've mentally fucked up all these good people by saying that you were what you were packing with. Good job. Whoops. I didn't mean to. I have a hard time thinking about what I'm saying when I'm saying it. I kind of just say whatever comes to my head. Sorry. I'm sorry. Always love calves on, guys. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. Any more questions? One, do you simp for Jimin? Yeah, Jimin's one. You know Jimin. You know Jimin. I mean, come on. Maybe not entirely emotionally intelligent, but more of like you know what you want, still admirable regardless. Oh, thank you. Alex said something, but I missed it. I'm calling you Jigglypuff when Chizzy comes back, so you have to explain this shit to him. Fuck. Do you like BDSM? I don't know. I've never tried it. I've not ever had any experience with it, so I couldn't answer that question. This is very 18 plus. Yeah, no, I've never tried it. I've never been in a situation to try it, so I can't say. What's BDSM? Don't worry about it. Do you role play? I have. Yes, I have done it before. Yes. Y'all are these questions are very wild. What scenarios? I am malfunctioning. I won't go into detail. I'll put it like this. I am a fan of. Hey, Dirt. Welcome our newest member, Dirtin. Let's go. YouTube channel membership. Thank you so much, Dirt. And you came at the Ronin level. Let's go. Thank you so much, Dirt. Appreciate you. You were so sweet. So I won't say, so in terms of specific scenarios, I will just say that I am a fan of anime and cosplay. So yeah, Do you like dress up? Yes. I love cosplay. I think that cosplay can be, when pulled off well, can be very, very attractive. Yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday, not Thursday. All the thirst is real. Plays out? Yeah. I had a feeling you would say that. I mean, I grew up watching anime. I think that kind of, you know, made costume era. Those can be good. Yes. Consider myself quite the man of culture when it comes to those things. Yeah. I think that, yeah. No shame. Which costumes have you experienced in bed besides the robe dropping to the floor? Catgirl era? Yeah, I could see that. Now I'm trying to think. Fuck. Been a decent amount. Peanut is direct. What is that? Sailor June. Yes. Waiting for Sailor Ziah costume. No, you freaking furry. No. I think there's a big difference between a fursuit and a girl who looks like a girl that has cat ears. You know, I think there's a huge difference. Tell us your wallpaper again. 2B. 2B. That was very confirmed. No. That is a complete difference between that. And I've never had a cat girl thing, full disclosure. I just think that, like, if it was like a cat girl, because what I'm thinking of when I think of cat girls, I think of a girl who looks like a girl with like the little cat headband on. I don't think that's a big difference. Darren Ford, thank you so much. Welcome as a member. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Ronin level. Let's go. Okay, so costumes. Schoolgirl, maid, devil. There's a lot. Like Egyptian princess. Maybe it was like a Cleopatra one. There's been a lot of costumes that women have just bought and have shown me. I can't remember them all, honestly. There was a lot. Have you been handcuffed before? Would you like to? Yes, I have been handcuffed once. Funny story about that was, it wasn't technically handcuffs. I got tied to a bed. And again, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I did get tied to a bed once. And then the girl's parents came home. And so I just broke the restraints. Like, I was like fully tied up. And then I heard the door open and I was like, is that your parents? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And I just pulled myself down and got up and, you know, I was fine. And she looked at me like, you could have broken out of those at any time. And I was like, well, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, no, but it was fine though, because I just broke myself out and then I just got dressed really quick. That's all it was. I was tied up and I was young. That was in high school. I was in like high school. And yeah, so you know, high school days. It was a different time. I was in high school, and so obviously she still lived with her parents, and yeah, she like wanted to do it, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try it. I don't know, like, you're in high school, so you just do a lot of experimenting and weird stuff, and yeah, but then her parents came home, so then I just broke the restraints and got up and got dressed. Yeah. And the tail and whiskers? No, I don't know about all of that. I just think maybe like the cat ears, but like the little like headband thing. I don't know about like a tail and whiskers though. That might be a little too much. Is Peanut holding you on gunpoint or something? Oh, you guys are talking about Jenna. I was like, what do you mean Peanut? But it's because her name is Peanut Butter and Jenna, which is a really creative name. Jenna? No, I'm not getting held at gunpoint. I'm just, you guys wanted this. Thoroughly enjoying the Susan's sitting here with some popcorn. It would be you and Ikio. I probably said that wrong. I'd have to go with the main character. Forgetting their name, slipping my mind right now. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I radiate main character energy constantly. So I think that's I kind of just default to the main character. Good night, y'all. I'll watch the rest tomorrow. Okay, have a good night. Bro, I was reading books in high school, not getting tied up. Different strokes for different folks. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Favorite position? Doggy. Next question. Next question. I worried my high school experience was boring. I just made it interesting. I hated high school. I found it so bored because the thing is like, so I've told you about this before, but I've never failed a test in my life unless math counts. Like I did like not do good in math tests. But every other test, like every other subject was so easy for me, and I never failed any of their tests. I never did any of the homework. So I just found like high school incredibly boring because I didn't even have to pay attention, and I would just pass all of my classes. Like I just, you know, casually passed all my classes. So I just found a way to make it interesting. Like I didn't have to study or anything. So, you know, you could read books and get tied up. Yeah. Oh. What? Yeah. No, we can't skip past that. Do I have to explain that? I said I was an ass guy, so you know that makes sense, right? So I think we're the same person. You could read books and get tied up. That's very true, Alex. You could do. That's called multitasking. I mean, bark, I guess. You could name your favorite position after a food. What would it be? Oreo cream pie. We'll just go with that. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Whatever floats the Ziah Jr. We all like what we like. Gonna say whipped cream, guys. Oh, same thing. I didn't know what else to think of. I've never been asked that question before, but I'm like Oreo, right? Y'all giving him ideas for his next song? Yeah, exactly. You guys have heard my music. I don't know why you guys act surprised. Like, yeah, like I know for the most part, like I'm pretty wholesome and stuff, but I do have a side of me that is like the exact opposite of wholesome. That is like my music persona, like my rapper persona. So that only really comes out during that time. But yeah. It only sounds like I was a kinky need in school, but I wasn't. I was a bad girl mostly. Need to finish Senpai slow. Oh, a nerd. Okay, that's what you're saying. Not surprised. I'm just scandalized. Ziah gets on the track. It's a different person. Yes. Wholesome, but without the W. Yeah. So it's funny because my rapper persona came from like this idea of all the things I was afraid people would judge me for, and like all of like kind of like the experiences I had, which is a lot of the experience I'm talking to you guys about, that I was afraid of being judged for, and like felt like I couldn't tell anybody because I didn't want to be judged. It kind of became like the embodiment of that, and that's kind of where I went with like my rapper persona, is to embody all of those things that I was afraid of being judged for, and just like finally allowing it to just like let loose and stuff, you know. Have you ever been walked in on? How old were you? No. I have never been walked in on, right? Yeah, no. I've never been walked in on. Hearing you say these things on a song is shocking, especially with you being so honest about it. Yeah. I'm always honest. Wholesome without the W. Y'all are wild. As some of his songs save my place, sometimes still get shocked by the things in them. I just broke my hoop earring. I'm pissed right now. Oh, Mari, I'm so sorry. What's your name? It is Ziah. What are your body proportions needed for scientific purposes? Body proportions? I don't even know what that means. Ziah should just change the title of the stream already. Let me do that. We'll just Try not to get banned challenge live. There we go. And we'll just sit here and talk about 18 plus content, and then I have to change the thumbnail too. People are gonna be like, why? How did this live stream come from? What are your passions? To have you ever been tied up? I don't know. You guys, I gave you guys the floor to ask me anything. I can't help it that everything you guys have asked me have been dirty. You guys asked me like one wholesome question, and then just only ask dirty questions. How old are you? I am 25. Jenna's about to fly to Oregon. No matter how comfortable you are, please keep in mind you don't have to answer everything. Yeah, I mean, if I feel like it's too much, I won't answer it. But I don't know. I don't feel like anything I've said has been like too crazy. At least I don't think. I don't know. I'm also a very bad judge when it comes to that stuff. So, mods, help. Tell me. Just like look at me and be like, Ziah, stop it. Well, it's too late for that. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, like, you know, there's like 40 something people in here, so any one of you can also ask questions and I'll answer them. Wholesome flop like a seal. Look, stop it, get some help. I have a list of questions. I'm just saying, mods, if you ever think that, hey, maybe you should not answer this question, let me know, because I am horrible when it comes to judging that, especially because I just love interacting with you guys. And I'm like, oh, you guys want to know something about me? Okay, and I'll just say it without thinking twice about it. So please let me know if I'm being too open. So how the heck am I gonna stop it? Nah, this is entertaining and I'm chilling. Keep on going. As long as you're comfortable, it's fine, but I'll keep an eye out. Okay. Feeling comfy, then don't answer it. But that's the problem, is I think I feel too comfortable in like most situations. So I don't think I have like a good like judgment, you know? I don't know. It's fine. My Tuesday is a lot more interesting. It's one of the best streams ever. There's a "that's what she said" joke somewhere in there. There. Yes. Ziah, you've made such a fun and supportive community. We're also comfy. Thanks. Yeah, that's my goal. I think I'm a Ziah TV OG at this point. I think there's quite a few of you. There's a lot of you that have been around for a long time. Ever since we started doing BTS, yeah. Night, guys. It's 7 a.m. here in Greece. Oh, I would love to travel to Greece. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. What? Okay. Any other questions? Lights on, lights off. I'm a big LED fan, so I like in general I like the main light off, but like LEDs. So for example, actually let me check the PayPal, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it should be good. So for example, like I have this light that can change colors. You know, like Alexa, change desk lamp color to red. See? So it can change red. I have my main light on, so you can't really tell. But yeah, I can change to like red and stuff. So I like LEDs like that. So for me, it would be like main light off, but usually LEDs and stuff. I am from San Diego. I have always wanted to go to San Diego. I heard it's really, really beautiful down there. Oh gosh, you were so mature when you talk that I thought you were the same age as me. I'm feeling an aunt right now. Really? I've gotten that a lot. I grew up really, really fast, I think due to just like a lot of the experiences I was having as a kid. And I also just, I don't know what happened, but I really got into just knowing as much things as possible. So I did a lot of research, especially when I got my laptop in like 5th grade. I just read so much stuff online and I learned so much about the world that I think that it just accelerated my like development. So I became like really, really mature for my age. Ziah, what size are your shoes? 11 and a half. I've been watching Ziah TV for about 6 to 7 months, I believe, but I never started trying till like 2 months ago. Yeah, and I know it takes time for people, but I do hope that everyone ends up getting to a point where they do feel comfortable enough to come hang out. Anything you want to try bedroom wise? Yeah, there's plenty of stuff I'd like to try bedroom wise that I haven't. You know, I think that there's always room for like exploration. Do you watch hentai? I've seen it before. And it's kind of funny because all the times I've been shown it was because of a girl that I was interacting with at the time. So yeah, I've seen it before. But I don't like actively go and seek it, I guess you could say. Does that make sense? But yeah, I've seen it. Is shoe size thing a myth? What's the myth? I don't remember. Interacting. I don't know how else to put it. It is what it is, chap. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I've seen it, and I've watched big shoes. Oh. Well. Don't know if I should answer that one, because the problem with answering that is you answer it and then there's a group of people that believe that you are just bragging and lying about it because you're trying to brag, and then there's a group of people that seriously believe you and want proof, and then there's a group of people that no, I think those are the only two groups. Oh no, I guess there'd be a group that was just like, okay, yeah, respectable. So yeah, I don't think I should answer that. I think that no matter how you answer that, how truthful you are with that one, I don't think that ever ends well or ends in like a good way. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I think that, you know, some things are best left to the imagination. He likes to be humble about it. If you are truly that curious, I'm sure I've said something in one of my mini songs. I think that that's the best way I can answer that, is I have plenty of songs that I've probably mentioned something. Ooh, Jennifer coming in with a wholesome question. Okay. Where's your favorite place you ever traveled, and where's one place you want to travel that you have not yet? Well, it looks up the music. What's your favorite place I've ever traveled? I've traveled to a lot of places in the US. I've never traveled outside the US. Honestly, California was amazing. Like, the whole VidCon experience was amazing. So I really enjoyed California, and it really made me want to move there, but it's also super expensive, so it's probably not practical. I really enjoyed my trip to like Washington DC and like New York and everything. That was a lot of fun. But I would say my favorite place would probably be I really like Cali. I felt like at home in Cali. I've never really felt that anywhere else. One place that I want to travel but I have not gone yet. I have so many places on my bucket list that are outside the US. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Greece, Thailand, Ireland, basically all over. I have always wanted to travel the world. What looks up the music? Wait, Ziah, have you ever been to Nashville, Tennessee? No, I have on my stepmom's side, which I consider like my real mother, because she's been in my life since I was 2. She has family in Nashville, but I've never been. I've never really been anywhere in the South. I've been all over the US to like 20 something different states, but I've never really been to the South. What's your favorite song right now? My favorite song right now is the song I've been bumping on repeat. I'm not gonna lie, is Love Talk by Wavy. I love Love Talk. It's so good. It's such a good song. Amel showed it to me. So that one, and then before that, I was really bumping Home, BTS Home a lot too. Those are like my two songs I've been listening to nonstop. What's your earliest childhood memory? I don't remember. Ever since I had the Spice Trip, it destroyed a lot of my memories. That like up to that point, it just. So earliest childhood memory. I was very, very young. My great-great-grandma was still alive, and I remember I was helping take care of her because she was bedridden and very, very old. And they told me to... I must have been like 1 or 2. They told me to put baby powder on her. And so me being a 1 or 2 year old, I was like, I'm helping. And I just dumped a shit ton of baby powder on her. And yeah, it's my earliest memory. Yeah. It was, it is what it is. Jungkook's birthday soon, we do a live for it? Yes. What kind of cologne do you use? I've been switching off. The one I've been using recently, I'll grab it. I'll grab it. Hold on. Okay. Whoops. That was my jam. I could play that over and over and never get tired of it. Hard agree. Looks like he smells glorious. So I have, these are the main ones I switched between. So I have this one. It's Hugo XY. And then I have this Victoria's Secret one. Very sexy platinum is what it says. And then I have this Guess one, and then another Guess one. This one's more manly. This one's like really like sweet smelling. So I have those are the ones that I've had for a while. I got a bunch of them because my mom used to work at like a booth where they had like colognes and stuff. So some of these like they have like tester on them, like they're like the tester one, so I didn't have to pay for them. So they've lasted me for quite a while. So these are like the main ones. Before that, I had my favorite one. Actually, my favorite one that I used, and then I used it all, was vanilla. Like it was like black spice and vanilla or something like that. However you say that. That one was really good. It smelled like, it was a very fall smell. It was like vanilla and like black vanilla and spices or something. I don't remember. Ziah, we should watch Jungkook's vlog for his birthday. What does everyone think? Oh, I'd be down. Yeah, smelling good has always been really, really important to me. So I've always been big into having like colognes and like smelling good. There's still a bunch of Jungkook song covers that he has not seen. Oh, I'd like to do that too. Went to talk to daughter, come back thinking we have moved on from simping. Nope. Yeah, I guess not. Worst memory is my brother chopping his finger off when we were like 2. Ooh. The Blue Guest one smells really good. Yes. Who are the prettiest of your mods? I think they're all pretty. To those I've done face reveals on in Discord before. All of my mods are absolutely gorgeous and absolutely beautiful individuals, and I love every single one of them so much. Or handsome, for those of you who would not like to be called pretty by me. Like Amel, for example. Very, very handsome individual. Do you enjoy fine art? If so, who's your favorite artist? I personally love Van Gogh. I guess not technically. Like, I'm a very aesthetic person, but I don't like follow artists or anything like that. I kind of just like, if it looks cool, I like it, So, yeah, I don't have like I don't really follow art. I just Like, I like the way things look. Like, one of my friends drew this for me. I like it, so I hung it up. And then I have over there, you guys used to be able to see it, but like the Japanese like posters that I had hanging up, they had like the 4 different seasons. I like those, so you know, I have them hanging up. When do you plan to do my reaction request? No rush, just excited. I think this week. I think we're gonna try to do it this week. What's the most attractive thing about Jimin? His voice and Djibouti. Well, his voice. No, honestly. Okay, first let's talk about all around attractive. His personality. I think that Jimin, when it comes to what would make me attracted to Jimin, is the fact that his personality is so like cute. And you just like want to pinch his cheeks and be like, you're just so like freaking adorable type of thing. So to me, that's like the best. Weverse. No, I don't go on Weverse, honestly. I've been doing well holding down the fort while Shizzy has been gone. Thanks for keeping going. Your channel is so good. Oh, you have been doing well. Abu, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying my best. Jim is real life angel. Yes. He is so sweet and cute. So, yeah. I love to draw. I've done some of the members with no features. Specific name for that, I can't recall at the moment. One of the things I've really wanted, and I think it's because I haven't pushed it more, but I really want to push the Reddit. We have a Reddit, if you guys didn't know, but I want to push it more, and I want to get people like in there like posting like memes and stuff that they want us to react to, because I want to start doing videos of it. And we just don't have enough content to really make a video out of it. But I want to get it to a point where like once a month we could go into our Reddit and just react to whatever you guys sent us in the Reddit, like memes or if you did like fan art of like us or like any like the members or something. I think that would be really, really fun. And it'd be like a really cool thing for the community. But we just haven't really talked about the Reddit too much. Kind of forgot to push it. So yeah, it's kind of got forgotten. Ziah, you're a Gemini. We are attracted to the Libra in him. Oh. Who do you think is the most sexual member of BTS? Jimin. I think the most attractive thing about Jimin is his flirty personality. Yeah. Oh, I'll join that Reddit. Sounds cool. Yeah, it's in the description. I have it in the description. We just didn't push it as much as we could have. Yeah, it's in the description box. And don't worry about making me feel uncomfortable. If I ever got like uncomfortable, which is really, really hard to do, by the way. Like, it's really hard for me to get uncomfortable. But don't worry about it, because like I just want to answer. But I would never like be like, you guys are making me feel uncomfortable, because I'm just not that type of person. You know, I know you guys have asked some pretty racy questions today, but I don't really get uncomfortable. It's really hard for me to get uncomfortable. There's been very few situations where I've like legitimately been embarrassed in my life or felt like incredibly uncomfortable. I can't even really think of any, honestly. So I'm kind of just chilling, you know. I know it's like sometimes people have a worry about that, but yeah, I am big chilling. I love you guys. I love interacting with you guys, and I would not open myself up to this if I was not comfortable with it. So, yeah, don't worry about me. I am chilling. I'm just happy. I like talking to you guys. And it's nice because I feel like I never really get to just hang out with you guys like this. Like, if it was up to me, I would have a lot of live streams where I just sat here like this, like, and just chatting and just talk to you guys. Because honestly, like, I find that so fun, you know. Like, I think that it's really enjoyable just to be able to sit here and interact with you guys and like answer questions or just talk about whatever. But I understand that that's not exactly content to everyone, you know, so we can't just like sit here and interact all the time. But I do really, really love when we do just get to hang out and talk for some hours, because I do enjoy it. And I also like to take the opportunity to do so, because the unfortunate thing is as you get bigger, it becomes harder and harder to individually talk with your community. You know, like, it's really easy for me to sit here and talk with you right now when there's like 50 something people in here. But if we get to a point where there's like 1,000 people in the live stream, it would almost be impossible because the chat would be moving too fast, you know? So I like being able to have these opportunities and take these opportunities when I can, like while we still have this option to be able to just to like interact with you guys, because I want to be able to interact with the fans as much as possible. Capricorns are the GOAT. I see what you did there, Emil. That's funny. Same Ziah. Yeah, we love this. Yeah, I'm glad you guys do. I don't know. I don't ever want to brag about my sign because Geminis get a lot of hate, and I don't actually know why. I'm not like big into like astrology and stuff, so I don't know why Geminis get so much hate, but yeah, apparently we get a lot of hate. Lisa donated $110. Thank you so much, Lisa. You're so sweet. I love you. Let me update it. Okay. 110, so we're at 800, right? 7, 8, yeah. Did I do that math right? 690 plus 110 is 800, right? Am I stupid? Lisa, a real one. Yes. We do get a lot of hate, and especially men Geminis. Yeah, and I don't know why. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't know. I had a crush on him. I wanted to even it up. Thank you, Lisa. You're so sweet. That your expensive girl side, Ziah? What? I'm so confused. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the hate. I think it's because, so where is this bath? Right down the hall. What do your parents think about you being a content creator? Ziah is attractive as hell. Thank you. What do my parents think about me being a content creator? I think that they don't fully understand it. Like, they don't fully understand all that comes with content creation. Like, it's all new to them because it didn't exist when they were younger. And so they talk to me about it a lot and try to understand it. And I think that they are very, very proud of me. I just don't think that they fully get everything I do or like everything that goes into it. So I think that sometimes there's a disconnect there. But I think overall that like they are very proud of me for like just chasing my dreams. Even if they don't fully understand what I'm doing, I think that they appreciate the fact that I am just chasing my dreams and like giving my all to it. Say Scorpios are scary. You're left-handed? I am left-handed. Well, I'm technically ambidextrous, but I do write with my left hand. Honestly, people say we have a lot of personality and could be fake easily. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That's what I've heard. I've heard that like because Geminis have like silver tongues and we have a way with words that it's easy for us to be fake or just tell people what they like to hear because we're like so good with our words and that we have multiple personalities. And like I always kind of found that weird. Like I guess I am good with my words. Like I think I'm just good at articulating my thoughts and stuff, you know? And I guess technically, yeah, like I do have two distinct parts of my personality that would be like, oh, you have multiple, because I have like this side of Ziah, which is like the more wholesome side of Ziah, and then I have like my rapper persona, like my Ziah After Hours, which is a different beast that you guys usually don't get to see, because I just prefer you guys to see this side for the most part, and maybe save the other side if I ever decide to do OnlyFans. So maybe you guys can see that side then, but yeah, so you know, maybe I don't know though. You know, another lefty up top Ziah. Up top. This is my left hand. The camera's reversed. But yeah, my left hand, because this is on my left hand. OnlyFans. Ovs. Everyone wants to see the wholesome side. Everyone better like this. Yes, please like the live stream. I'm supposed to be hanging out with Obs, actually. I didn't think about that. I told them that like around 9, I would go play Fortnite with them. I just, I got distracted because I was having a ton of fun talking to you guys. I'd watch your OnlyFans. I think we can adapt easily with different contexts, and I get you, Ziah, I really do. Yeah. Would you get new tattoos? Absolutely. I'm too broke to afford them, but I would love to. Hot Tub Stream is his OnlyFans debut? Maybe. You never know. It's actually wholesome. You guys are wild. I mean, I don't look intimidating. It's just my resting bitch face. Oh, okay, yeah. Do you like hair pulling? Yes. Oh my God, Ziah. What? Did I say something? Bub, you are so cute. What? Did I say something? So, full disclosure, especially ever since the spice trip, I actually have a really bad time knowing what I say right after I say it. Like, I'll say something and I have a tendency to immediately forget what I said. So, when I'm just talking to you guys like this, 90% of the things that are coming out of my mouth, I don't remember saying. Full disclosure. Great job on stream likes, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking the stream. Oh my God, Jenna. Alright, everyone, what I miss? Nothing really. I'm really short, so people find me adorable because of it. Yeah. Also, Lisa did. Lisa donated 100 more, so we're at 800. We're really close. What is the biggest cup size you had? Was it more than a handful? I think it was double or triple G. I believe. It was very unrealistic. It didn't make any sense. The laws of physics literally were being defied. Yeah. Really wild. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh no, YouTube's like, you've been talking for too long. Video pause. No, keep playing it. Jesus? Yeah. Welcome to the mess. I'm $200, guys. That's the thing. Damn, her back must have been hurting. I'm sure. YouTube is still watching. This is the try not to get canceled stream. Would you date a tall person? Yeah. Like taller than me? Because I'm 6'1"? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Taller or shorter. I haven't... Most of the people that I've been... Why do I always forget the word? Most of the people that I have had interactions with have been shorter. But I think it's also because it's more rare to find like a girl that's like my height or taller. But I don't have anything against it, you know? Like I wouldn't be like if I was really into a girl, but she was taller than me, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a deal breaker, you know? Like, I think that's like a very toxic masculine thing to be like, it's because you're tall. Yeah. So like, to me, like, I don't know, but it's also pretty rare. So I haven't really met a lot in my life, and I've never really I've never interacted with someone in that way that's taller than me. They've all been shorter than me, but I don't have anything against it. Chris is probably deployed somewhere fighting a war, honestly. That man is probably dodging bombs or something. Man's wild. Wow, you're 6'1"? Yeah, I'm 6'1". It's always, I guess it was always hard to tell because of like camera and stuff. But yeah. Do you like girls with pink hair? I'm just kidding, don't answer that question. When it comes to anime, I've actually been pretty partial to the pink-haired girls. Except for Sakura. I don't like Sakura, but I do like pink hair, honestly. I think pink, when pulled off correctly, is a very good color, and sometimes when I make characters in like RPG games, sometimes I will give them pink hair, and it'll look really good. But I think it just kind of just depends. I think colored hair can look really good if pulled off correctly. So I think it really does depend on... if you can pull it off. It's okay, chat. We have till Friday. We do have till Friday. You're literally almost an entire foot taller than me, Ziah. Jesus, I feel small. That's what it is. How I pulled it off? Your profile picture is so tiny on my screen that like I literally can't tell what any of you look like from your profile pictures. You guys all just look like dots. To be honest. I dated a short guy, didn't even care much, but he was so crazy about it that you just got sick of it. Yeah, I think that some people do. Like, they kind of get, like, a complex about it. I remember that time where you pulled out the measuring tape. Oh, yeah. Who wants their hair dyed? Yeah, Denora dyes hair, if you guys didn't know. She's really good at it, too. 5'11", so I've been with 2 people who are my height or smidge taller maybe, but they weren't 6'1". Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like some people do have a problem with it and others don't. Did you see Blackpink at VMA and thoughts? I did not see him at the VMAs. I have partially pink in my hair right now. Was this just your guys' way of scoping me out? Like, you're just like, I will find all of Ziah's likes and interests and what he's into. How am I meant to do that? Fly 20 hours to you? Do it. I'm sure all of you are very, very beautiful individuals, though. I mean that. I think that all of us here, if our personalities aren't a reflection of it, I think that all of us here individually are very, very attractive and beautiful individuals, inside and out. Now my question just to entertain you. Sure. Any more questions? Or did I miss something? No. What are your deal breakers? A deal breaker for me would be bad hygiene. Definitely bad hygiene. You have to take care of yourself. I mean, come on. Like, you gotta take care of yourself. You can't take care of yourself. That says a lot about how you treat the rest of your life. And to go along with bad hygiene, like really bad smells. But yeah, like bad hygiene is like my main deal breaker. And super jealous / insecure. Like, if you're super insecure, you can't like trust me because of your own insecurities. Like, if I haven't given you any reason to be like jealous or insecure or worried, and you still treat me like I'm like that type of person when I'm not, and I haven't given you a reason to, yeah, that's a huge turn off for me, and that's kind of the problem with my last relationship. So yeah, I would say just being not trusting of me without having a reason. So being super insecure or jealous, and bad hygiene. Bad hygiene to know when you have resources. Work at the dental office and the horrors I see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bad hygiene should be anyone's deal breaker. I agree. I don't know how you could deal with that, honestly. Do you like toys? Yeah, you know, like I don't know where this came from. It's probably my ex's, honestly, but yeah, see, I got a toy right here. What's your favorite thing to do in your spare time? I like to watch YouTube and play video games. Gundam toys. Happy Meal. I think that is a Happy Meal toy. Honestly. Krang a list for a friend. Yeah, so I like to watch YouTube / Twitch and play video games, and then just spend time with my friends, especially because I've met a lot of really cool people. Like I said before, I don't know if she's still here. I don't know if Yanni is still here, but Yanni is one of the people I've met in the content creator world. Amel is obviously another one, and I like spending time with them and hanging out and playing video games with them and just like talking and like also giving my advice in any way that I can to like help anyone who wants like help when it comes to like being a content creator. Nice swerve. Thank you. Bear or furry? I think I know what you mean by that. I would prefer it clean shaven, yes. I think that if that's what you mean, then yes. Nice. I guess toys would be cool. If I'm being honest, yeah, why not? I am someone who is a big, what's the word I'm looking for? I am someone who is a big advocate for fun, so anything that makes experiences more fun, I am probably going to be okay with. Make me laugh out loud right now. Yes, I'm sorry to everyone just coming in. This is not at all how I thought this live stream would go, but here we are. I'm sure we scared Yanni away, even though she said she was a super big fan of me. She's like, I love Ziah. It was funny because I had a conversation with her earlier, because she's a relatively new content creator, but I think that she's a really awesome one and has a lot of potential. And so we had like a conversation over Discord, and I was like helping her with some things because she's only been doing streaming for like 2 months. And yeah, she was super sweet though. She really liked my content, and she watched our live stream yesterday, our BTS live stream yesterday, even though she wasn't really familiar too much with BTS. And she said that like the community was like so amazing and stuff. So she was really nice about it, and really thought that you guys were so awesome. You do dirty talk? Yeah, I kind of have to when you have a voice like this. I feel like it would almost be a betrayal of sorts if you did not when you have a voice like this. I think people would be very disappointed. So I think that it's almost expected of me. Do you plan to move somewhere else anytime in the future? Yes, as soon as I can. Like as soon as I can. I hate where I live. Not because of my parents, but it has nothing to do with my parents. I just do not like Oregon at all. I do not like Oregon at all. There's no opportunity here. There's nothing to do here for content creators. Like, Oregon's a really good place if you smoke weed and just want to retire, or if like you're like retirement age, then it's great. But for someone who wants to do something with their life, Oregon offers nothing. So I would love to move somewhere else. If not California, then probably out of the country, because America's pretty trash. Maybe that'll get us blocked. I'm not really a fan of America. Never really have been. America's great if you're rich and white, but if you're not, if you're like anybody who's not rich and white, oh well, good luck. America kind of sucks for everyone else. So yeah, I mean, we're trying to see what we could do for YouTube to clap us, but they seem to be enjoying the stream. Yeah, I think they are, or maybe they're just taking notes so that way they have some like a bunch of fuel later. To rough or gentle? Both, I guess. I think it depends. I think it depends on the mood. I think that when it comes to that type of stuff, it all depends on the mood and the person that you are interacting with and how you both feel and what you're comfortable with. Oregon. Or you can be like some people and call it Oregon. Oregon. Jenny's queen right now. Have you been to Black Beach in Law? No, because I don't know how they even say that word. I don't know where that is, honestly. So I have not. I have been, most of the places I've been are like East Coast, West Coast, and then like the more north states and some middle. Is in Cali. No, I've been to Cali exactly 2 times, one for VidCon and one for my senior trip in high school to go to Six Flags. So I've never actually taken a vacation there. Both times I've gone to Cali were for very, very specific reasons, where I only did that one thing. Youngest sexual encounter? I don't know. High school? I guess it was just like I was in high school. Yeah. Maybe don't reply. That doesn't make really serious about age on consent. Yeah, so I was just in high school. So yeah, high school. Other than streaming YouTube, what's something you're passionate about and why? Helping other people achieve their dreams. I am very, very passionate about that, and it kind of actually ties back into content creation. So when I worked in HR, I taught classes. Like, I was basically like a teacher because I trained all the new hires. And we had this class where all we really did was talk about people's passions and their dreams. And that was my favorite class to teach. And I realized in there, while I was teaching that class, I had this realization that this was a huge passion for me, was to hear other people's dreams and their passions and see if there was any way that I could help them achieve their dreams and their passions. Do you like making the first move, or do you want to be pursued? In general, I don't like making the first move because I'm pretty shy in person until I get comfortable. I'm pretty introverted, so I don't technically like making the first move, but I've also never had someone really make the first move on me, and I've never been approached, so I'm kind of forced to always make the first move. I don't know why. Some people say it's because I'm intimidating, which I don't really get, but I've never had someone like actually just approach me like that. So I've always been the one that has to make the first move, technically. How old is the woman that bought you the Switch? I don't know. She's in her 40s. I didn't know her exact age. I just knew she was older than my parents. Oh, San Diego? Yeah, I would love to go to San Diego, but I haven't. I've only been to Anaheim and wherever Six Flags was. The north one. It's a nude beach? What? I didn't know we had a thing like that. How old is your limit? I don't know. I've never thought about that. Yeah, I've never thought about that. I honestly can't answer that. Watch someone slide into Ziah's DMs later to shoot their shot. You know, there's one thing I will give you, guys, which I think is very interesting. But the funniest thing is no one's actually done that. The last time I had someone like seriously slide into my DMs was during when we were like reacting to like Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion. But no one's really actually ever, or maybe I just haven't noticed because I'm stupid. I didn't realize they were shooting their shot. But no one that I've seen has ever like in the BTS era has ever like slid into my DMs and shot their shot. So it's gonna be Susan. Yeah, your parents are really young though. Yeah, my parents are really young. They had me when my parents were still in high school when they had me. Yeah. It's gonna be Susan. Yeah. YouTube does follow me on Instagram, so they could easily slide into my DMs and be like, bruh. How would you deal with the problem when someone thinks you're bad at streaming? I like the thoughtful questions, just so you know. How would you deal with a problem when someone thinks you're bad at streaming? So I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. So like if someone came in to chat right now and they were like, "Hey, you're a horrible streamer, you should just quit." Like if that's what they said. If that's what you mean, then yeah, I think I can answer that. Not that I have a problem with answering it, but I'm just trying to think. Yeah, basically. So like basically like hate comments or like negative comments and stuff. It's really easy. I could just go over here and click ban and then ban them, and then I don't have to worry about it. So no, honestly, when it comes to that stuff, I just don't let it bother me, because at the end of the day, like, we're all entitled to our own opinions, and I know I'm not the best. Like, I know I'm not the best streamer in the world. I know I'm not the best YouTuber in the world, and we get comments. We have got comments. There was a comment kind of recently that I think I can still read it to you guys, but I think YouTube honestly auto-blocked it because it doesn't show up on the video. No, never mind. I hid that person. I hid that person from the channel. Because they were really mean, and it wasn't like constructive. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to see it. But there was this person that basically just like came in and they commented on one of the live streams, but again, YouTube's like bot blocked it. But they were like, "Oh, your channel is so bad, and I don't know why you're still continuing, and why react to something if you don't have a reaction." Their English was also really, really bad, so I don't actually know what they were really trying to say. I'm trying to translate it as I think about it, but their English is really bad. And yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever. It's like, that's your opinion, but it doesn't matter, you know? Like, if you think that I'm bad, then don't watch me. It's as simple as that. If you don't enjoy my content, then don't watch my content. Like that time someone commented on Airplane Part 2, big old mean. Yeah. Alright. They are trash and have nothing on their channels. Yes, exactly, Obs, 100%. We have no shame here, but we're actually pretty polite in person. Yeah, I agree. What's your kink? I don't know. I've never explored that, so I don't really know. People really have no lives. Yeah. What qualities do you look in a partner? You're the best streamer to me, if that means anything. Thank you. What qualities I look for in a partner? Ultimately, my biggest quality that I look for in anybody is loyalty. I think loyalty is the most important quality of any individual that you interact with, especially because loyalty is also an action. So like being loyal is a choice and it's an action. It's something that someone has to make, you know, as compared to like, let's say like love. Like love is like a feeling. Like you can love someone just by being attached, but loyalty is an action. So it's like you either are loyal or you're not. Like you are either choose to be loyal to this person or you choose not to be. So that's really important to me. I think that loyalty is super, super important because I'm always going to be loyal to you. And with loyalty comes like trust and stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of the people I've interacted with in my life have not been loyal to me and have betrayed me multiple times. And that makes me value loyalty anymore because it's very rare to find people who will truly be loyal to you and always have your back no matter what. So that's a big quality. And I would like them to have like a passion or a drive, you know, like just, I guess, I don't know really how to explain it. Just like be excited about life or something. Because I feel like it would negatively affect me if I was with someone who was down all the time when I'm generally a pretty positive person and I'm like excited about life and I'm excited about like my future and everything. And if you have a person that can't really share in that excitement and they bring you down, I feel like that's going to negatively affect you. So I think that's a big thing too, is you have to find someone that can kind of match like that energy. And if you have big dreams, then you should probably either interact with someone who has big dreams as well, or someone who is very supportive of your big dreams. Real simple, just don't watch. Yes. They didn't have their balanced breakfast, just the nut Cheerios. Facts. Smart, you loyal. I appreciate that. Exactly. Are you still not vaping? Yes, I am still not vaping. I still have not vaped. I am quitting cold turkey. It's been hard, but yeah, I'm still not vaping, which is probably also why I'm little not in the right headspace because it's the withdrawals are still affecting me. But yeah, I'm not vaping. Yeah, so I think those are like the main qualities, and like obviously like I think we just have to be compatible. You have to be really nice, but also have a good sense of humor, especially because I really like dark humor, and just be very silly and not like, and very down to earth, you know. I think these are all like pretty normal qualities that like basically anyone would tell you though. So hang in there, Ziah. I am doing my best. Woo, you're doing awesome. Thank you. I ate this chocolate. I've ate a lot of this chocolate. I ate the crunchy one. Because I want him to read one of my fics. Yeah, we're close. I've quit cold turkey twice. It's rough. Good job, Ziah. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Have you had any weird sexual encounters? Like, what turns you off? Weird? Not really. Not that I can think of. Each encounter just, I mean, like, you just kind of have unique encounters and stuff. I didn't really have any encounter that wasn't, that was weird, I guess. That I would categorize as, like, weird. You kind of just, you know, have experiences in life, I guess. And do it, Ziah. Fighting? Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You like pet names? Yeah, I think nicknames are really good. I mean, I've had so many nicknames over my life, so yeah, I like nicknames. I like having nicknames for people. I think that when you have a nickname for someone, it creates almost like a more special bond. And I feel like the bond between you gets closer as long as the person is receptive of that nickname. You know, I think that's a big thing. You have to be receptive of it, obviously. But yeah, I do like pet names. I think that if pulled off right, then they can make you have a really good bond or a better bond with someone. Like, it doesn't have to be in a sexual manner, you know what I mean? I just think that having like a cute nickname for someone does increase your bond with each other. Belly, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. What time are we doing the reaction? I forgot about that. I'm already way past what I said I was going to stream for. Pet names in bed like Master, like yes, Demon Lord. I'm stupid. I have been called multiple things. Yes. I mean, I hear God's name get called a lot in bed, so I just started assuming that I was in fact a god. I think that happens quite a bit. Gonna have to leave here soon, but I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm having fun. I think that's probably why I'm going longer, is because I'm just having fun. And talking to you guys is less taxing than trying to give you like an analytical reaction. The god destruction. Ziah, chill. What? You can only be called something so many times before you start believing it. Just turned out I thought it was over. We're more wholesome, I think. I think we're more wholesome. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been called different things. I think that tends to just happen. Do you like my questions, or are they too much? I think they're entertaining, and chat obviously gets a kick out of them. And as we've seen, there's not much I won't do for content because of how much I love and appreciate you guys. So, you know, yeah. I guess I'm just a simp for chat. Like, I'm just like, will chat enjoy this? Yes, okay, I'm willing to do it. That's my biggest thing, is I just want to be the most entertaining and best content creator for all of you that I possibly can be. And there's not much I'm not willing to do in order to achieve that goal, because I really do appreciate you guys and love you guys. I'm also still watching my phone to see if we are getting any donations, but I think we're good. We love to give you content, so thank you. Wonder what Shizzy's responses would be if he could answer them anyway. True. Because I have to log off too. I'm freezing here right now, and it's 1:30 a.m. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here today. We love you. We love you, Ziah. Oh, I love you guys too. You guys are awesome. So you guys accept my sense of humor, and I love it. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. We're all adults here, right? Right? We're all adults here. Thanks for the stream, Ziah. It was fun. I'm glad that you had a great time. I really am. I love being able to hang out with you guys, especially because we just don't get opportunities like this every day, you know? Or I can't talk to you guys as much. I think that's sometimes why I consider myself a bad reactor while I'm live, is because I just want to talk to chat so much. So I like have to try to remind myself, like, you're doing a reaction right now. Focus on the video. Don't just try to read chat all the time and like just talk to them. But it's like, I just want to talk to chat so bad. So it's hard for me. It's honestly hard to do reactions live, even though I prefer doing reactions live, because I just want to like interact with you guys. Okay, yeah. We think, yes. What do you like to do during dates? It's been a long time since I've been on a date. There is two different main types of dates that I like to go on. So I either like to go on really fun adventures, like make it like adventurous and memorable. That could be anything. Like that could be like going to an aquarium, an amusement park, something like that. Just something that's like really, really fun, to where it's almost impossible for the people not to have the time. Because even if you don't end up being into the person, I think that if you just go and have a fun experience doing something crazy like that, that you at least get to enjoy the date anyway. and then I have a very stereotypical one, but I really love going to the movies. I love going to the movies. I love movie theaters. It's always had like a special place in my heart to like go to the movies and see a movie, but I know that's like a very cliche date, and it's also never a good first date. So I don't get to go to the movies a lot. And I also don't really date a lot because I don't really know anyone where I live. But yeah. Do you use the deep voice in bed? Yeah, I use my deep voice most of the times when I'm not like talking like this. I only use this version of my voice because it's easier to understand me, and it's actually a little bit easier to talk for longer periods of time, making my voice higher. I don't know why, but for example, if I talk like this a lot, I feel like it's like with my natural voice, I feel like it tires me out more. Like it tires me out faster for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really know if there's like a scientific reason behind that, but for some reason using my more natural voice is like more strenuous on my voice. Does that make sense? So yeah. But I know you guys like it. I honestly forget to talk with my natural voice often, especially because my voice gets higher when I get excited, and I'm always excited when I see you guys, so you know, it's kind of how it goes. Thirsty Talking Tuesdays, Friday Night Freaks, what else? Yeah. Sexy Saturday, yeah. Me too, I love watching movies at the movie theater. Yeah, I think it's really fun. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. You're dating 58 people online all at once. You are quite the player, you. I guess so. Watching movies in the cinema is great. Went to watch Top Gun 2 days ago. Hey, how was it? RM does the same thing with his voice. It's naturally deeper and sexy as hell. Yeah. Do you agree with the term that is like running a marathon? I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I think that it can be. I think that it kind of depends. Like, is that like because of how long it's supposed to last? Like, I don't know. I think that yeah, I mean, sure, I guess. I don't really understand the question too much, but I think it can be. But I think that, again, like, it can be a very unique experience every single time, so it kind of just depends. The fastest I put out? Same day of meeting someone? Look, back in the day, okay, Ziah was bad boy. Okay? Ziah was a bad boy. So Ziah, that was a early adult Ziah gave zero fucks. Early adult Ziah did not care whatsoever. I became an adult, and my early years of becoming an adult was straight up like, I did not give a single shit. I am just going to do whatever I want and live my life to the fullest. And then I got a couple of years under me, and I'm like, I should really think about the long-term consequences of my actions. Ziah is bad boy, yes. Yeah, early Ziah did not give a fuck. Early Ziah was the rapper Ziah. The rapper Ziah was always out. He was just like, whatever. I will get mines. That was early Ziah's motto. Did not care whatsoever. It's a wild couple of years. But that's over now. I've been there, Ziah. 21, 23, experienced a lot in that short time. No regrets about things I miss trying. Yeah, you know, I feel like everyone, especially when they become an adult, just has like, you know, some time where they just go a little crazy. They just say, fuck it, I'm just going to experience some shit, and then they do, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. I had quite a few experiences, racked up quite the body count, and I was like, you know what, then I started rethinking things. I was like, okay. How fast was your quickest encounter? Like, Yeah, do you mean like the shortest, like meeting the person into doing something with the person? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. It's kind of weird because we have like the most like happy-go-lucky background music, and I'm over here like answering dirty questions, and then the background's just like da 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 da. Shortest time and longest time in bed. Oh, so shortest time and longest time in bed. Oh. The very first time was maybe like 15 minutes. The longest time was hours, and I honestly can't tell you how many hours because it was so long. Might as well put on Love Talk by Wavy. I'll do it. That's my favorite song. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Put on the background. We'll just turn it down. So that way it's not like overlapping too much. Do people remember this stuff? I can't remember half the times, but I guess so. That's how we get banned, true. That's a flex, is it? I didn't know that'd be a flex. Isn't that kind of normal? Like you hear it all the time in songs. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go till 6 in the morning. I forgot what song that was, but I thought that was pretty normal. You know, I guess maybe depending on what generation you're from. Because I did write a lyric once where I was talking crap about like a lot of like these like newer kids. And I think I said, what was the lyric I wrote? It was like, oh yeah, it was like a lot of people nowadays treating sex like it's TikTok. 15 seconds is all it takes to make your dick pop. I think I did make a joke about that, but I didn't. Susan, you better not cut me. Yeah. Guys wish it was normal? Not normal, Ziah? Oh. No, I've been with someone who lasted seconds. Wait, that's like really a thing? Hours? I can't imagine the soreness. Wait. Okay, so I wrote that as like a joke because I thought it'd be a funny verse. There's no way people actually have only lasted seconds. Like, there's no way that happens. You would have to... What? How is it possible? How is that even possible? Yes, 2 minute men. That really exists. I thought that was just like a joke. Like people would like talk trash to like. There are what? That's really a thing? Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh, too much foreplay? Yep, I have heard girls complain. Men are quite regular. I am so sorry. I did not know that this was a thing. I did not know that you all were out there having bad sexual encounters. I'm truly sorry. You know, I did not know. I did not realize that was a thing. I was used to being a god. Yes, it's happened. I'm sorry, Obs. I want to come play Fortnite with you. I'm sorry. I went over time. I just really like talking to chat. Pray for us. Lie on Peace I listened to, yes, they exist. I literally thought that was a joke. I thought that was just something people said to talk shit. That's why I said flex. Oh. That was crazy. I can't even imagine. Because that would be so hard. Like, because I feel like it just takes a long time to build up to that point. You know what I mean? Like, okay. No, Ziah, women are out here struggling. I am sorry. Disappointment is real? No wonder. That's wild. I did not know. I thought that was just a joke. Legit, one reason why I married Emil. Emil, that's my fucking boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's my boy. I could tell. Emil is he's a real man. The reason sex shops exist. I thought that was all just jokes made in like porn and stuff. The right length of time for sex is dependent on if both people get what they want from it. Yeah. No, I 100% agree. An hour with no climax can get out. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that it's very interesting because speaking from my own personal experiences, it takes. Oopsie! Hi, Oopsie. Thank you so much for following. Oh, she followed on Twitch. Yes, Oopsie. I love Oopsie. She's so awesome. We play Fortnite with Oopsie. What was I gonna say? Also, I don't know what this is, but I don't want to listen to it. And oh, it's Gorilla. Oh yeah, I know this song. Here, I'll play like KDA in the background. Oopsie, yeah, Oopsie's chill. She's really cool. Because my name sounds like a porn star? Damn. that does suck. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's weird. I heard about it, but I didn't know that it was a thing. And I guess, I don't mean it like in a bragging way, but I've never, like scientifically speaking, like I've never like experienced that for myself or never had that problem. So I didn't know that it was like legitimately a thing. Like I thought it was used as more of a joke. Does that make sense? That's wild. No, I think she just followed on Twitch. Yeah, it says she followed on Twitch. What if Shizzy sees this live? Shizzy's so supportive, he'd be like, that is my boy. That's what Shizzy would say. Shizzy does not care. Shizzy does not care. So Ziah is special? I guess so. I didn't know. I thought that was normal, you know? I grew up listening to like rap and stuff, and they talked about that all the time. Like, you know, they would talk about like going all night and like making a movie called 24 Hours of Passion. Like, so I thought that was just normal. Like, I kind of thought that was kind of what was supposed to happen, unless you were specifically doing a quickie. I thought that was normal. Yeah, I love KDA. KDA was probably technically my first K-pop experience ever. I just didn't realize it was K-pop. As a virgin, I don't want to lose it to someone who is only going to last seconds. Yeah, that's true. I could see how, yeah. Yeah, that would be horrible, huh? Shizzy would be telling us he lasts all night every night while T trolls him in chat. That's true. I'm like 100% sure those artists are lying. It's like paint bread and jelly, but instead of jelly, you get me instead. Hey. More like 24 seconds. You guys have really been burned, haven't you, chat? I am so sorry. I feel like I should start a foundation. To start a foundation to save all the women of the world from disappointing. Maybe, okay, maybe not. That might be a little too wild. Women have needs. Oh no. What would the foundation entail? The Ziah serum, but in real time. Oh god. Something rough out here. I've lost hope at 25 years old. I'm so sorry. Ziah is like, there's a place in this world for quickies, but you need to learn how to get your partner there in the time frame. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. I just, like, maybe I'm an idiot, especially because I haven't really, like, I've done okay, so I'll put it like this. It sounds bad, but I've done a lot with a lot of different people, but I didn't explore a lot. So, to me, it was like, I always was under the impression that as the guy, it's like I keep going until they finish, and then I'm allowed to finish. You know what I mean? So I like that was like my concept of it. So I thought that's just how it was. You just go until your partner's satisfied, and then you're allowed to finish. You know? I thought that was a philosophy everyone had. What was the hotel idea you had a few months ago? A hotel? Was it? No, I think it was a head and breakfast, like a bed and breakfast, but it'd be head and breakfast. That's why sex has to wait at least until second date at the least. You have to see how long he can last when getting a beach. Oh, that's very interesting. That women would try it like that. That's a crazy strategy. I would rather have 3 minutes with both people getting to climax than 2 hours with that one person getting there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There are selfish men out there. I guess that's true. Now 2 hours where both people climax one time. Sure, that's better. Yeah. Didn't I say he was emotionally intelligent? I was right. I don't really know what emotional intelligence is, though. I like... It just made sense to me, you know? Because, well, my thing was, it made sense to me because, and again, like, I'm a very logical person. I just speak very matter-of-factly and, like, in facts, and the way I think is very, like, direct and logical. So, in my head, it was like, well, men can only climax once, and then they normally, some cases not, but usually they have a recharge time. Women don't really have a recharge time. So, it only makes sense to allow them to go first, because if I go first, that means they would have to wait. And that's obviously dumb when, like, you can only go, like, once, and then you have a recharge time. So it didn't make any sense to me that, like, why would I go first when the other person can go first, and then once they go first and they're satisfied, then you are allowed to go too, because the thing is like, once the guy goes, it's over, but when a girl goes, it's not over, you know what I mean? But like, if a guy goes, it's over, like, he's finished for that time. So that's like the end, that's finito, right? So it's like, well, shouldn't it end when both of you are satisfied? Isn't that just like as simple as that? That's how I always thought. Got to go enjoy the stream. Remember to donate if you want that hot tub. Check the pin chat. Mello, I love you. Thank you so much for hanging in here with us. I appreciate you so much. Thinking in the way of thinking of her needs as well as yours is emotionally intelligent. Oh, I thought that was just normal. I thought it's just what you do, right? Like, if you shouldn't you just be considerate of other people? Is that really, like, rare? That's bad to cause some guys recharge in 24 hours later. Boy, mommy again before morning. 24 hours? Holy shit. 24 hours? What? There's no way. I thought the recharge time was like 5-10 minutes. I thought, yeah, like a guy's recharge time is like 5-10 minutes, right? Like you go, you can go to the bathroom, you come back, maybe get a drink of some juice or something, and you're like, shouldn't you be good to go again? 24, there's no way it takes that long. They have to just be lying. That's like, that doesn't even make like biological sense, right? Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, you just... That's so weird. Yeah, it should be like 5-10 minutes. Like Emil said, like 20 minutes max, you know what I mean? Like, I think biologically we are set up to be like 5-10 minutes. Like, there's no way. They're lazy? Yeah, Emil, facts. Bro, are we just built different, Emil? I thought this was like how most people were. I didn't think that we were the minority in this situation, Emil. I think that in conclusion we are built different. Some women have a recharge time? Oh, I didn't know that. Half the time they don't care. That is so wild to me. Shouldn't you always care about someone that is like you're having an experience like that with? Or at least care about them having a good experience too? At the very least, even if it's like a one-night stand thing. 'Cause I'm telling you, there are guys out there who need a full night's sleep and 4 meals before they want to go again. What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? That's crazy. Is it just lazy, or are they just like not into you? I don't mean that like in an offensive way, but like to me, it's like if I was like attracted to a girl, I'd want to go as much as like it made sense, right? Because like you just like are so attracted to the person that like, I don't know, I guess anytime you're ready, you're like, well, if it makes sense, let's do this. You know? I feel like 100% lazy at first. Oh, so they're just lazy fucks. Okay, well, you know, that's stupid. Pathetic. It was an eye-opening conversation. Jesus, that's so pathetic. It's like the Simpsons meme where he like throws the can in the trash and he's like, pathetic. Oh, bad testosterone levels. Oh, okay, okay, that would make sense. I guess that's fair. I don't know. I just feel like if you're attracted to someone, you want it whenever you can. I thought that was like, you know, it's just like, eh. Besides the quadruple G cup size, what's your ideal cup size? Ideal? I like, I think I would prefer big, but like maybe C or D, I guess, technically. Like, I think those are good sizes. Like, I don't want them like too huge, but I still like them big, right? Yeah, so like C or D, I guess, would be like that. Like, but like I don't mind if it's not that, you know, like I'm not like too picky. I was with my ex for a long time and he admitted he was just tired. Jesus. Just got too tired. Boobs are boobs, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you always appreciate boobs. Boobs are good. You know? Like, yeah, big anime titties are fantastic, you know, but it's not like a deal breaker. Excuse me, why I'd go and kill a male? Isn't that you, quadruple cheek? Oh no. I believe I have the equivalent 6-drive 18-year-old guy all day, all night, any minute, anywhere. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that, you know, we like what we like and we want what we want, and that's okay. You know? I'm in an interesting position because like I don't like really interact with people like in person much, you know, like I don't like get a lot of interaction because everything I do requires me to be at my computer in terms of like that. So like, you know, I'm not in a relationship anymore, so I'm not interacting with anybody, you know. Hey, she's saying facts, I'm saying facts, why am I getting killed? True. Have you had someone flatter than a wall? Yes, it was not enjoyable. I will admit that. It just, yeah. Was not enjoyable at all. Same show, Bill. All the BTS fans are just wild. So it was like an M&M. So it was like M&M. Like the candy? Why is a butt man? Can just turn around, the boobs are too small? Yeah. Even I'm not flatter than a wall. Yeah, the boobs don't matter to me as much as the booty. Like, I mean, obviously, like, they're nice, and I do like them big. Not huge, but big. But it's not, like, the biggest deal to me because, like, I like the booty. So, Yeah, it's like the candy. I don't know what you mean by that. They didn't have anything. No tits, no ass. And it wasn't the best experience. So, yeah. They were a great person. I'll say that. So you gotta be matching Jigglypuffs. Oh god. We are lost, Jenna. Bunch of lost souls. Oh, Lunch Dad's online. Lunch Dad's streaming. I'm going to hell? You'll probably be fine. I can't imagine there's a much worse place than the hell on earth that we are allowed to experience, so you're probably fine. You are probably fine. Middle of the day meal, father. I saw Lunch Dad just started streaming. Yeah, he just started streaming. Lunch Dad's hella chill. I love Lunch Dad. He's so cool. By the way, if you guys don't follow Amel on Twitch, go do it, because Amel is awesome, and he also streams. He streams later than me, so if you guys, any of you are in different time zones, then you should definitely go watch him, because he is awesome. I love Amel. He's a very, very entertaining and funny guy, and he's really good at video games. Like, full stop. Really, really good at video games. I think it's funny there are 36 people in chat and only about 10 chatting. The other 26 are sitting there with their mouth hanging open at our chat. True. True. They're probably sitting there like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to come into Ziah's chat, and then he's going to watch BTS videos and give us like his analytical opinions, and it's going to be so great. And then they got in, and we watched like one thing about RM, and it was like kind of thirst trappy. And then they were like, oh, okay, that's awesome. Oh, Ziah's going to tell us about his life. I guess that's cool, but I really want the BTS reactions. And then they're just sitting there like with the most horrified, like jaw-dropped look on their face, like, oh my fucking god, what the... I got Fortnite. We're here for it. Emil, we're gonna play Fortnite together. Hey, let's go, bro. That'd be so fun. Gotta call it a night. My favorite people, good night, and enjoy the rest of stream. Jackie, thank you so much. We love you. Have a good night. We're like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I'm sure they're thinking all sorts of things. If they're even paying attention. You want me to potato? Yes. I tell people this all the time. I do not care what your skill level is. I just like playing games with my friends. I have no care whatsoever, because the thing is like winning is not big to me. Like, I'm not a competitive person like I was. Like, I used to be a very, very competitive person. Nowadays, I'm not that competitive. Like, I just want to have a good time with friends. So to me, it does not matter your skill level as long as we're having a good time. That's what's important to me. Also, I'm scandalized where I touching my little sister. Yeah, what? Is this still KDA? Oh, it is. Interesting. You know, if I was smart, I wouldn't have played these, because that means that the live is going to get copyright after I go off a live, so I won't make any money off the ad revenue. But it's too late now. Too late now. Matchmaking has me playing 5-year-olds, so I'm winning at the moment. Let's go, bro. Let me come in and dominate some 5-year-olds. Good to know. I could play and die 5 seconds in and you would not hate me. Yeah, no, I just want to have fun. Have you had someone that smelled down there but still finished until the end? Not to be rude. Okay, that is wild. Oh, about Fortnite? Yeah. Hobbs appeared. He heard Fortnite and he was like, I have been summoned. Obs, I want you to know I love and appreciate you so much. And chat, if you do not follow Obs on Twitch, and you have Twitch, go follow Obs as well. These are all of my content creator friends, and I want all of my people that support me to follow my content creator friends and support them as well, and show them the same love. Nah, dog, the smell, nah, homie. Yeah, smell's a big turnoff for me. I'll just leave it at that. Mel's now the head of Daddy Daycare. Yay. Do the YouTube too. Yes, yes, he has a YouTube channel. He makes YouTube videos. I made one of his thumbnails. I was in one of his videos. So yes, go subscribe to him on YouTube. Help him get like monetized so that way he can make money off of this. 100%. Emil, do you have a YouTube channel? Just go follow all my friends. Go follow all my friends. Hosting someone, helping them on their stream. Yeah, Obs is chill. Obs is always out there grinding, helping other people. That's why we like Obs. He is a man of the people. What do you tell her then? Like, bye, Felicia? I think that you just, you know, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say to that. Yes, please. See, the thing that sucks is Emil does not have a YouTube channel. Okay, so he just streams. You get up and make it seem like you are malfunctioning. I've been choking on my water this entire stream because of you. Like, you gotta watch up homie like hit that summer's eve. So they don't take and hate themselves. Yeah, I think what you do is you sacrifice yourself to the blood god right then and there and say that my people need me. Like, so what happens is, like, you're about to, you realize it, you don't say anything, you act very nonchalant, and then you act like you get a transmission from an omnipotent god, and then you're like, oh, so this is crazy, but I just heard the voice of a god in my head say that the time is now, and I've actually been preparing my entire life for this moment, so if you'll excuse me, you take a katana, and yeah, and then, yeah, you sacrifice yourself to the blood god, and then you get reborn in your new mortal flesh. Situation avoided. Situation avoided. Easy. That's what I would do. That's why I own 4 katanas. I'm drinking a lot of coffee tomorrow. I love coffee. I love coffee. Oh, you guys should go subscribe to Vixie as well. Vixie hopped in the chat yesterday. I love Vixie. She is so entertaining. She's such an awesome content creator. I want her to be way bigger than she is. She's pretty big on Twitch. She's technically bigger than me on Twitch. Vixie's awesome. She's a VTuber. I love Vixie. She is so entertaining, so sweet, so wholesome. She hopped in with chat for us for a little bit yesterday. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel as well. Just type in Sakura Vixie, or maybe I can post a link or something. She's really awesome. I really do love Vixie. I love all of my content creator friends. I've always, like, that was always one of the things I wanted the most when I became a content creator, is I wanted other friends that did content creation, and the only one I knew was Shizzy for the longest time. So it's so nice to have like Mel and Mello and Vixie and like all my new friends, like Dying. Like, I haven't really talked about Dying too much, but Dying's another VTuber, and Oopsie and Golden Clooney and Obs, obviously. And like all of them, like I've met so many of you guys, and you guys are so awesome. Furry girls, have you ever had to navigate your way through a forest? That is technically a turnoff for me, and maybe once. Okay, so act like you have lost your mind, start mumbling and speaking to invisible people, and bolt. Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, I don't usually like the hair, because the hair usually tends to lead to bad smells. And bad smells are a turn off for me, so. That is what it is. I have to go to work now. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping in. I would say your name. Just know that we love you. I just honestly can't pronounce your name because it's in a different language. But just know I really appreciate you. Thanks so much for stopping in, checking out the stream. I really do hope it was everything you were hoping for and more. It definitely wasn't. Candace Ford, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. It's a bald eagle or a bit of a stubble. Either or is fine as long as it's not fucking forest. Like I shouldn't have to be the guy for like the little kid from Up. The wilderness must be explored. Like, I don't want to go through all that. So as long as it doesn't make me feel like that kid, I'm good. As long as people actually wash themselves, it's fine. Okay, cool. Dental floss is supposed to come from the dentist, not... Yes, I agree. I agree. Svetlana? Svetlana? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that name before. I don't know how to properly say it, but I've heard that before. Thank you. We love you. Svetlana. Y'all are wild, by the way, chat. I'm gonna say that. Obs, how are you doing? You chilling? You feeling good? You just chilling, hanging out? That's what I'm doing. I'm big chilling with chat. I love hanging out with chat. Hanging out with all you guys. We've been live for what? How long has it been? 3 hours. Just chilling. Enjoy the tea today. Thank you, chat, and Nobly Janet. Have a nice night, guys. Vivian's Dumpling, have a good night. We love you. Thank you so much. I am actually not a fan of a man with big bush either for the dental floss reason. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mel and Apricot, for helping me with that name. Ugh. There's no more money, right? Yeah, I think we're good on... I didn't miss any PayPal donations. So we are chilling, chat. We are chilling. It's been a pretty busy day, chat. I've just been interacting with a lot of people and talking with a lot of people today. Doing quite a bit. And so I guess I was just in a talkative mood. And I came in here and I talked to you guys. And we've just been hanging out. You know, vibing. Vibing. Having a good time. Listening to music. I'm surprised that you guys are willing to sit here for 3 hours and just look at my face talking. that honestly, like, I don't know. It's weird to me because sometimes, even as a content creator, no matter how big we've gotten, it always just kind of is crazy to me that it's like people really like will just come and watch me. You know, and there's a lot of people that will come for BTS, but there's still like a lot of people that will come and like will just watch me talk about stuff or watch me play video games or, you know, whatever. Like the fact that there's so many of you that would like just come in here and hang out with me for hours is still so wild to me. Like it feels like unrealistic, you know? So I appreciate you guys. Question. I'm actually planning on doing YouTube vids and be a content creator on covers, art, and some gaming. Do you have any advice on how to start? Oh, do I have advice? Yes. I'm gonna give you advice. And when it comes to content creation, I am very brutally honest. And so there's a couple things that you need to know. One, the path is long and very hard. Two, you are going to spend hundreds of hours doing content creation and not make shit from it. And three, your first 100 videos are probably not going to be good, but you have to do them. You have to do them. Absolutely. Yes, clickbait, thumbnails, and titles are very, very important. That will help. When you are a content creator, especially on YouTube, you have to find a way to stick out. And just understand that you are going to make a lot of videos that are probably not going to be great and they're not going to get a lot of views at first. You have to find your audience and keep at it and never give up. And I know that's like very like cliche to say, but honestly, I made well over 100 videos to a subscriber count of like 50 to 100 people maybe, and getting like 12 views on a video. I did that for well over 100 videos. Most people would give up during that thing, but I didn't, and look where we're at now. So yeah, just accept the fact that it is a hard path, and most of the time you will feel not rewarded from it up until you get to a point where you start seeing some actual growth and getting like a community and start building a fan base. You will not feel rewarded from it at all. And there will be a lot of times where it will make you feel like shit because you spend hours upon hours on a video. You think it's amazing. You upload it and it gets 5 views. And then you want to fucking cry. But it's part of the process. And yes, don't be afraid to take breaks from mental health. But YouTube is about consistency. So just be consistent. Try to be different. Try to find a unique way to do whatever it is that you want to do. and do clickbait, but do good clickbait. So still deliver on your promise, but just find a really interesting way to get people to click on your video. You know, like nowadays you can't just post a gameplay of you playing Warzone where you got 40 kills, because that's not just something people click on anymore. Like, people aren't searching for that on YouTube, you know. That's why people do like other things, like they do challenges or that type of stuff. That's why we got into reactions, is because we realized that was popular at the time and we were fans of music. So ultimately, yes, you just understand the path is very hard and you have to be really consistent and just find your unique angle. And I do wish you the best of luck, honestly. And if you want any tips or advice, always feel free to reach out to me in any of my socials. I would love to help people. More like a mental health break for me, because studies have really fucked with my mind, so I need to show off my passion at least to help me out mentally. It'd really help a lot if I earn from it, though. Yes. That's another thing. That's a good point. One of my biggest advices is when you start doing content creation, it has to be because you're passionate about whatever you're making content about, and it has to be a true hobby. Because it's going to be a long time before you make money, if you ever do get to a point where you make money. So you have to enjoy making content as a hobby first. If you do not enjoy making content as a hobby, you will not enjoy it when you're making money from it, and you probably won't even get to that point. So you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy creating content, and you have to enjoy the content that you're creating. And I've done a lot of different content, and I didn't enjoy every single piece of content I did, which is why I do the content that I do now. And even now, there's other content that I want to do that I currently can't right now for various reasons, but I'm going to do it eventually. For example, we tried really hard not to get Ziah to be banned tonight thanks to Jen's great questions. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how this worked. I also feel like the face cams that Ziah puts on the thumbnail is really fun. It's something that catches my eye and gets me to click the video. Yep, that is 100% on purpose. The reason why it's there is because Mr. Beast literally in person told me, hey, this is how you should be making your thumbnails. So I just do what he told me to do, because obviously Mr. Beast knows what the fuck he's doing. Despite my craziness, thank you all for being very open, commenting, and accepting for who I am. One of the reasons I keep returning. Yes. Open community. Yeah. You're good. All right, I'll start a plan soon. Something I've wanted to, but too busy to start. Now I have a bit of time I can, but I'm scared. Thank you so much. I'll keep your advice at heart. Yeah, don't be scared. Just go for it, honestly. Just go for it. Just go for it. Do it for fun at first. Don't put pressure on yourself. Don't pay attention to like subscriber count and numbers, because that was the thing. I used to watch numbers all throughout the day. I would upload a video and I'd be refreshing it, like refreshing my YouTube studio, like analytics every time. Be like, oh, it went from 6 to 7 views. You drive yourself crazy with that shit. Don't do that. Upload it and just forget. Maybe check on it once a day. Be like, okay, cool. And then you just move on. You make the next piece of content. Now I don't even like look. Like, I'll like look at views to kind of gauge how well the video did, but I don't really look at like likes or any of that stuff or how many comments a video has. I just read the comments because, you know, or like subscriber count and stuff, because it really doesn't matter. You just do it because you love it. I think everyone is starting to dip out. That's okay. It was so much fun. Yeah. People are slowly starting to trickle out. We've been live for quite a bit, and it's also later than we usually go. Nor the rude, mean comments too. People are bored and try to bring people down. Yes, and they usually don't have any basis. And, you know, if someone does comment and be like, I didn't enjoy the video, or that video sucked. Good for them. The video wasn't made for them, so that's fine. You know, videos aren't... You can't please anybody. You know, Mr. Beast is like basically the biggest guy we have on our platform right now. And there's still people that aren't going to like his content. But as the views and likes show... The majority of people do, but it's just not for everyone. Wanted to YouTube at some point a few years ago. I like to do skits. My family wasn't really that supportive, so I couldn't reach my dreams. Yeah, that is a big thing, is that a lot of the time your family will not be supportive when it comes to stuff like YouTube and stuff, because our parents were born in a generation where they don't really get the content creator, like they don't understand it as a job or like a career. So it is very hard. I 100% agree with you that is very, very hard, but I am always under the camp that you should not let anything get in your way of pursuing your dreams and to just always go for it. Because if I did not listen to that advice, I would not be sitting here with you guys right now. Alex, thank you. Did Alex do something for you, Obs? I hope so. Did she follow? Did she subscribe? I would like to know. It was just not around at their time. They had to work all the time from beginning to end of day. Exactly, yeah, so they don't get it. She subbed to YouTube. Let's go, Alex. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone do it. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't something there's their time. And that's kind of what my parents have struggled with, is like it wasn't around, so they don't fully understand everything that goes into content creation, or really how I make money, or like how any of it works. You know, they don't really get it. And that's fine, because they still supportive of me and stuff, which I'm super appreciative of. And, you know, I try to help them understand. But, you know, what I miss in the mood. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're quite late. You've missed quite a bit. You're probably going to want to watch this VOD back, honestly. We did a Q&A, and I answered a lot of really spicy questions. Not gonna lie, it's been quite wild in here. So yeah, good luck. But we didn't get banned. I realized how to find your channel, Obs. It was too easy, so dumb. One Obs. Yeah, I mean, he's right in here. You just click on him. He's in chat. You can just click on his name. Please, I just saw a notification and saw that you were live. Oh, in the mood. I'm so sorry. That's why you gotta follow me on like Twitter, like my socials, because like I post on like Twitter when I go live. See guys, this is why you have to follow me on all my socials, because YouTube and Twitch are pretty unreliable when it comes to pushing out the notifications on time. Not everyone gets them on time. My dad's very supportive as long as I bring home good grades and a bachelor's and master's degree. Supports everything I do in the inside. We take that. Watching Ziah is a good example to follow on how to raise your YouTube. He not only has good tips, but he has had a very organic upbringing with it. If I were to start a channel, I would follow Ziah. Yeah, that's the thing is, we haven't really had any like huge jumps. Like we never had like a video go viral and we went from 1,000 to 1,000,000 subscribers, right? Like all of our growth has been very organic and hard fought, and the downside of that is we're not as big as we want to be and not as big as we could be. But the thing is like we have fought for every single one of you, and that's something to be proud of. This wasn't a Q&A, it was a job interview. For what type of job? How many YouTube reactors can say their viewers know them this well? That's true. Don't troll me, Ziah. I'm technically challenged on social media. It's easy. You follow, and then I post something, and you look, and you're like, hey, Ziah's live. And then you click the link. Yes, please like the stream if you haven't. It helps YouTube push us out, so maybe one day we can find new friends to hang out with us. But if you look back, you can see mistakes, but also good things that is fixed and done for his channel to rise. Yes, this is very true. We've made a lot of mistakes over the almost 400 videos now that we've done. So it's all a process. It's all a learning process, and you just have to find your people and go with it. And if they really support you and really care about you, they'll be here through all the good times and the bad times. So same time tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on Twitch. I highly recommend you guys come out, because I'll be playing games. I will be playing games on Twitch. But if you want to come out, ask me questions, or just hang out with me, then yeah, I'll be on Twitch 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. PST. Well, you're only $200 away. Congrats. Thank you. Yeah. 800. Same time. Oh, that's what you're saying. It like, oh my god. Thank you, Denora. This is why I love my mods like Denora, because they go above and beyond and post the other time zones. Denora, thank you so much. Much love, much love. I'm going to support you. Already subscribed. Let's go. That's what we're all about. We are all about supporting each other here. And one of my favorite things to do is support other content creators. So if you ever have a passion or you ever want to know or know anything, please feel free to reach out. I am, as you guys can probably tell, I am super open to answering questions. So yeah. Again, mod for another YouTuber and it's hard. It can be. No problemo, Mr. Booty Man. My mods are also wild. But I do. I love you guys. Every single one of you, not just my mods, but every single one of you has a special place in my heart. Just maybe the mods more than the rest of them, but that's part of being a mod. So, you know, maybe some of you guys can work your way up there eventually, but I love easy, but to get to my max level of love, it's honestly pretty hard to earn that. So if you're a mod, just know you're special. Well, I took the quiz and got a 90. I'm not flunking out. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. And a booty man's a Jigglypuff. Jesus. You have all learned quite a bit about me. Most of us mods too are OGs. Yeah, that was a big thing, is you've been around forever. So that was kind of an important criteria. What editing software do you use? I use Filmora. Wondershare Filmora. It's not the most popular one. There's some other ones out there that are popular. I would start with a free one first. Filmora isn't free. They have some free features, but yeah, I initially used it because it's really easy to use. A lot of this stuff is drag and drop, but there's plenty of really good free software out there. I would just YouTube video, honestly, and then whenever you have free time, just get some like footage or even get some stock footage and just spend some time messing with the editor or even watching videos on how to do stuff. I learned I'm very self-taught, so I kind of just learned by messing with things until they did what I wanted. OG2, yes, that's true, that's true. The only OG place that doesn't mean old grandma for my age group. True. Pray for the final when I have to get above 50 or fail. You got this. First Ziah video I watched was their Black Swan reaction. Ooh, that was a good one to come in on, Denora. That was a good one to come in on. I've used and taught myself Premiere Pro, but it's paid. Yeah, I've never actually used Premiere Pro. I've always just stuck with what I knew, which was Filmora. But if you understand the basics, like if you've used Premiere Pro and you understand the basics, it wouldn't take you long to figure out anything else. Why is my nose so itchy? It wouldn't take you long to figure out like any other software. Mine was their reaction to a Cameron Phillip dub. Oh, so you're like newer. Yeah, because we haven't done Cameron Phillips in a while though. I remember the first video I watched of yours, there's too many videos. We have done a lot of videos. I literally came in on the butter reaction. Yep, true OG. I don't think there's anyone here that's came in before BTS though. I don't think we have any more of those fans left. Because before that, it would have been like the Megan and Nicki, like the female American rap era. And they all left when we started just doing like BTS basically. So I don't think there's a single person in here. And we didn't have any fans during the skid era, obviously. So I don't think we have any current fans. Like every fan of Ziah TV and people that watch our videos are the earliest they is going to be butter. Like you can't be earlier than that. Because there's no way we have any fans. I found them on their last Nicki video and lucked out they moved to BTS. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start BTS. Do I remember the hot sauce rip booty hole live? Oh my god. Yep. I do remember that. That was a lot of fun. After I was there with Ziah was born. You were on Mount Olympus? That's crazy. You watched my birth. I'm sure it was quite a sight to behold. Lightning and all that. Great times. I'd like to go back someday, but my people need me here, so until then, I am here. I need to think of a name, especially when it comes to Twitch, to like in like a saying or something. I'm thinking of like saying like maybe welcome to the kingdom. Like we could be like a kingdom. But Like instead of like peasants, like we would just have like everyone in the kingdom is just like awesome people, like royals or something. I don't know. How was it seeing Zeus? Zeus is dope. I would never talk bad about the man. You know, a lot of people do because they're like, oh, you know, he was kind of a fuckboy, but you know, to each their own. I mean, Zeus was out there. He's the god of gods. Like, you gonna tell this man no? Like, he's out there doing his thing. I'm not going to judge him for that. Do you, man? You the king around here. Fuck it. Is your name like the prophet? Yes. The world grew dark and I knew a mistake was being made. That's true. The world was not ready for me, but here I am. So, you guys are stuck. With me and all of my devious plots. If I was a god, I'd be Aphrodite. That means you'd be my mom, which would have really weird implications. First vid I've watched from y'all is the live stream when you guys reacted to Fake Love, Mic Drop, and Dashita for the first time, I think. Yeah, that's an OG one. That was a lot of fun. Because I remember we did Butter, because we were still like primarily doing Nicki Minaj type reactions. We did Butter, and we had a scheduled live stream coming up like a couple days later on Friday. And then Army came in and kind of took over the live stream and just showed us a bunch of BTS stuff. Then there was Shizzy. The power is too much. Lightning, shaking, crying more than Hercules. Yeah. If you like the mom complexes too, I can do that for you. No, I do not. I do not have any. That's not me. Terrible memory. I don't remember. That's all good. The important part is that all of you are here now. That's the important part. Is you guys are here now, and we get to hang out and have a good time. And yeah, I think that's what's important. And hopefully we'll start getting new friends, and we can have even more of us to hang out with and stuff. That'll be cool. Be a lot of fun. 1 year, baby. Yes, it's been quite the journey. Honestly, it has been quite the journey. And there's been some times where I've kind of felt bad because I feel like man, we're just not as big as we wanted to be. But then I also think that like, unless you just so happen to randomly get famous off a viral video, very rarely do people get as big as we got in the time period that we did. So I have to keep that in mind. Like Mr. Beast, for example, it took him 5 years to get 1,000 subscribers. We've been doing this for 2 years and we're at 33,000. So even if we're not as big as we want to be, it's still quite impressive to a lot of people. And I think that's awesome. I really do. Think about becoming a channel member and join Discord. It's very fun and supportive. I 100% agree. Our Discord has nothing but amazing individuals in it, and it is so awesome. Like the interactions and like the friendships and everything that have been created in there is awesome. Yeah, Mr. B struggled a lot, and look where he is. He said Logan Paul's name like a million times. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got to go through all the struggle and pain to really achieve it. Because, like, if you think about it, like, YouTube is like a dream job, basically. And, yeah, like, it requires a lot of effort, but, like, your potential, like, when you become a YouTuber and you start getting big is, like, kind of unlimited when you really think about it. And even, like, the amount of money you can make, like, you get to a point where, like, it's also pretty unlimited, too. Because you're not like working for someone, you're just working for yourself. But the thing about that is, like, with any job that has that much potential, like, it takes time, you know. People go to school for 6 years to become a doctor. Like, jobs like this do take a lot of time and effort. If it could just happen, you know, overnight or whatever, yeah, everyone would do it. This course is fun and chaotic. I belong there. I feel right, especially the OnlyFans tab. We do have an OnlyFans tab. Sad thing is, YouTube is a scary job too. You can make it one day and lose it all the next. Yeah, that's the scariest thing. That's the reason why we initially like didn't even want to do live streams, because we were afraid of saying things that would get us canceled. And it is very scary that like everything that you've worked so hard to build can be taken from you at any moment. Like at any moment, someone could try to cancel us, and if enough people support them, like that's the end of Ziah TV, you know, and like that's the end of like everything that we've built in like our careers and everything. And it's very scary. But I'm at a point now where I, honest to God, love live streaming so much more than making videos, because I get to like interact with people live, and that's so much more fun to me. than making like videos. Because the thing is, it's like if I post like a reaction video, like I had fun during the reaction, but it's kind of lonely, especially when Shizzy's not here, because it's like I just like talk to myself, basically share my thoughts, and then I don't get any feedback immediately, and then I just continue on, and then the videos ends, and then like that's it, right? But like even like coming and like doing like Run BTS Live and stuff, I get to interact with people and we can have a conversation about what's going on, and to me that's so much more fun. I mean, this live stream itself, yeah, exactly, like doing like things like this is so much more fun. Like the fact that I can like wake up and turn on my camera, and if I want to like just go live, and then like I have like 50 plus friends that like would come in and just hang out with me, and we could all just talk and like watch some stuff or hang out or ask really weird questions. That to me is very, very special and amazing. And it's crazy because like you couldn't do this like 20 years ago, you know what I mean? Like this wasn't even be possible, but it's like I can do that and I can support myself off of that, and that's amazing. If anyone's not subscribed on Twitch, remember that is where the hot tub stream will be, and we have fun there 3 days a week. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Please come to the Twitch. Doing a Run BTS so ready for a new episode this morning, only to not have a new episode. You got baited. I am sorry. I am truly sorry. Okay. I've had a ton of fun, but I think we're reaching the end of this live stream. We've been hanging out for a minute, having a ton of fun, and this is way longer than our YouTube lives normally are, but people are starting to trickle out as well. I don't want to keep you guys. I know that for a lot of you also it's really, really late. So thank you guys so much, everyone, for being here. I'm sure most of you are tired. I won't keep you any longer. I gotta go soon. Yeah, most people gotta go. It's getting late for people. So thank you guys so much. I love every single one of you, especially you. You know who you are. I love you extra. But have a great time. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great whatever time it is for you right now. I will be live tomorrow on Twitch, 7 p.m. PST. So come and hang out. Have a ton of fun. It'll be fun. I promise. You can hang out with me. No. Yes, you are required. Have a good one. Yes, have a good night, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you for all the donations, all the support, all the love. You all are so amazing. Have a good night, and I really do hope I see you tomorrow. Okay?